Hi. Hello, 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 hello. What you guys doing? Fur baby lover, who acted childish? Hello. Who was acting crazy? Fur baby lover. You talking about Jim Terry? Oh. I haven't watched the video yet. I just told them we might go watch it in just a minute. We're gonna go over the latest stuff I've seen on Idaho 4. I've also got Jimmy Lady talking about Dolly. She let out a little more info to Missa than she did to us on Queen Bee. But maybe we'll throw Jim Terry in there too, because I still ain't seen the video. Hey, voiceless. All right, let's see. It's just a few little things I've seen that I thought we could talk about. Happy New Year, hippie. Oh, double trouble, double trouble. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Let me pull it up. 20. All right, let's see. All right, so here's his extradition paperwork. So let me get that pulled up. Hi, V Tim, my main man. Thank you, hippie. Smoke them if you got them. All right, let me present this to you guys. I'm sure some of you have probably already seen it, but it's just, it's just some stuff. Speak to him here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There him is.
What's up?
Hi.
How you doing? What's you looking up now? Working?
Huh?
What are you looking up now? Are you looking up the extradition papers?
I just had some stuff that I went through, like Twitter and Redder. Reddit. Twitter. I said Twitter and Redder.
Redder. Well, I guess you're not as bad as Fishman Dunham.
Oh my god. I think I seen somebody. Has anybody found that link of them talking about uh hills?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. Let me
I was
see.
looking for it earlier. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I mean, that guy is just like a two-faced guy. He'll pretend to be like all professional and try to be like, hey, well, I'm a professional. investigator, and then he does like the most cringiest shit online. So,
Yep.
but
So, hey, Nathan. And then my mama went and watched the Jim Terry video. So we might watch it in a minute.
which Jim Terry video? There's a few.
The one about me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he might fall in love with you too. Let's say your
You
name
never
55
know.
times. You never know.
All right, so let's look. He has a scheduled extradition hearing for January 3rd, which we already knew. Public defender, we already knew that as well. So it's not really much we didn't know on this one. He intends to waive his extradition hearing to expedite his transport to Idaho. He has been accused of very serious crimes, but the American justice system cloaks him in a veil of innocence. He should be presumed innocent until proven otherwise, not tried in the court of public opinion. One should not pass judgment about the facts of the case unless and until a fair trial in court, at which time all sides may be heard and inferences challenged. Mr. Koberger is eager to be exonerated of these charges and looks forward to resolving these matters as promptly as possible. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's just normal. I mean, I think like he's gonna say that obviously as defense attorney.
Right.
He's not
He's
gonna
supposed
say,
to, right?
yeah.
All right, let's see what this one is. Okay. This one was an article talking about how he went back to class. Koberger, 28, was a graduate student in criminal justice at Pullman campus and lived in an apartment complex in Pullman. The Moscow Police Department confirmed at a Friday news conference. He attended classes and finished the semester at WSU after the slayings. A former classmate on Friday told the Seattle Times. So he went back to class.
Yeah. I mean, that's weird.
Why? I wouldn't go back to class if I just killed 4 people.
I mean, if you killed 4 people, you probably wouldn't kill 4 people. You'd have to be kind of. I think he's probably not all there morally. He's probably, if he did this and just went back to class. Plus, he's probably thinking to himself, if he just disappeared the next day after 4 people were murdered, it might look bad on his alibi of him being just a normal student and being
True.
shocked. So my guess
That's
is,
true.
you know what I mean. Um, but we don't know. I mean, maybe he's innocent. And we're all just kind of jumping the gun, and maybe he's innocent.
I mean, for them not to have this is what I was just talking to my family about. For them not to have a weapon, you know what I'm saying? That makes me think that the DNA that they have is enough.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I mean, you can't stab 4 people to death and not get some kind of injury or some kind of um, cut or something. You know what I mean? I don't. It's a little too close to call. Even if you go there at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're going there to attack them while they're sleeping, I'm sure some sort of injury would occur. So,
Yeah, true. All
um,
right, so uh okay, this is the email that was sent out to all the University of Idaho students and staff. It says Brian Christopher Koberger was arrested in Pennsylvania last night in connection with the King Street homicides, according to the Moscow Police Department. The U of I does not appear to have any record of Koberger. No motive has been released by law enforcement. This is the news we have been waiting for and a relief for our community and, most importantly, the families of Kaylee, Madison, Zayna, and Ethan. We are grateful for the hard work of law enforcement to protect our community and bring justice. It has been a stressful time for our university, but we never lost faith that this case would be solved and are grateful for the hard work of the MPD and their law enforcement partners. We appreciate the increased security presence of the Idaho State Police to bring comfort and calm to a community shocked and confused by this senseless crime. This was made possible by Governor Brad Little's financial support. Vast and committed FBI resources brought important expertise to this complex case. Across the board, dedicated, highly competent personnel worked on this case. Let's see. I think there's more. Nope, other way. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, guys. This crime has nevertheless left a mark on our university, our community, and our people. As such, counseling services remain available to all students, so that's good, over the break and when classes resume Wednesday, January 11th. Employees needing assistance can use the free and confidential EAP resources available through your benefits or contact David Talbot. Classes in self defense, vigilance, stalking awareness, healthy relationships, and more, as well as the distribution of personal safety devices, will continue as planned. Additional security personnel have been added to the university security team, and local law enforcement will increase patrols on campus and in nearby neighborhoods. The outpouring of support from across the state and nation helped sustain us during this most trying time. For the past several weeks, we were all vandals, and that provided the strength that helped us navigate the international scrutiny visited on our students and employees. Kindness is contagious and provided light that reclaimed ground lost to evil and darkness. We are thankful for the compassion shown to our community. The care for each other and resilience of our students and employees has been remarkable. Our students come first, and that was proven each and every day of this investigation. We are committed to safely delivering the college town atmosphere, campus experience, and high touch quality education for which the University of Idaho is known. While we cannot bring back Maddie, Kaylee, Zana, and Ethan, we can thoughtfully and purposefully carry their legacy forward in the work we do. The next few months will be tough on their friends and family as the legal system begins the process of publicly prosecuting these crimes to bring justice. Let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers and continue to stand Vandal strong. So I thought that was really nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice of them. I mean, I think they're just trying to calm the whole community from the actual
They don't want them
fear.
scared.
Yeah, and maybe that like, do you think they would make such a statement if they knew that there was another individual like kind of out there working with this guy, or do you think they pretty much know that this was the only individual based on this statement?
Um, I feel like they think that this is the only one. What do you think?
I mean, I'm thinking that myself because it just does, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people are like thinking that there's some sort of like accomplice, but I think it's possible that it's just us kind of not understanding and getting into our heads how one person can kill four people, um, and get in and still be able to leave the house with just a knife and not realizing that's a
Right.
possibility. Um, but it's something I thought of. But yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting if they made that statement, knowing that there might be another one, because that would be kind of messed up. But
It would be. Yeah, that would completely turn them clear around, wouldn't it? That would fuck them up.
yeah, I'm just like, so probably like the only way I can think of for them to get a warrant for an arrest would be that the end to like, because obviously they didn't get the ability to search the car without a warrant. They didn't get a chance to arrest him. The only way they would probably have an ability to arrest him would be like probably some sort of DNA evidence. That goes to your first point. So
Oh,
that
sure.
DNA,
Yeah.
that yeah, that DNA evidence would have to be somewhere that it could not be. And I'm thinking that, you know,
Without a weapon, it has to be a good bit. Like it has to be something not necessarily in quantity or amount. It would just have to be something that was damning
yeah.
enough. Like,
I I
I
seen
mean,
some. I'm laughing a little bit with Nathan's because it's Moscow. Because I remember one Facebook person. Her I think I'm trying to remember where I saw it, but they posted it says, "Damn, now the Russians are solving this case."
oh my God.
Hi, Queen. What's up? So they thought some people on Facebook thought the Russian government was solving the Idaho 4 case.
Oh my God. Go figure.
I wish I could find it, but I probably wouldn't show it because it says the person's name.
Hey, Queen.
So yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's fucking
Hmm.
crazy.
This
Facebook is
is,
just a wild, wild place.
yeah, it is. Facebook's real wild. This is somebody that supposedly went to high school with Brian. Now that is allegedly. I don't know. I didn't go to high school with him, so I don't know. But I thought it was interesting. I went to school with Brian Koberger. Growing up, I always got a really weird feeling about him, like something was off. He was awkward and quiet, but had a bad temper. I didn't interact much with him in middle or high school, but we went to the same community college. Being a desperate 18-year-old who was out of weed, I hung out with him once because he said he knew someone who we could buy weed from. We went to the local mall. I gave him the money and he went off to meet with the drug dealer. When he got back to my car, he said he'd been robbed and that we had to leave. He was acting erratic and I doubted he was actually robbed. But I was also scared because, as I said before, I just got a very off feeling about him. I agreed to take him home, and the whole time he kept saying he was happy I was there and with him and couldn't believe we were friends now. This was the first and last time we ever hung out, and probably the third time we ever even talked our whole lives. I dropped him off in his parents' community, which is where he was just arrested. He asked me to come hang out inside, but there was something in me telling me to get as far the fuck away from him as I could. At the time, I thought he was maybe on hard drugs or pills, but now I'm not sure what their erratic behavior was from. So nothing insidious happened, but I thought I'd share my experience because it was one of the only interactions in my life where I truly was in fear of another person.
I mean, that's a one sign when they steal when the guy steals your weed. I mean, that's definitely a sign of
Oh,
evil
yeah, you
intent.
are not trustworthy, motherfucker, if you steal my weed. We
I'm
gonna
at,
have probs.
I'm adding a little levity to the whole situation. I mean, I think that story makes sense because I heard reports that he was on heroin, so it wouldn't be
Right.
shocking that he would steal money to maintain his habit.
And I have
Uh,
heard also that he was awkward and, you know,
yeah, I mean, probably he was overthinking things. Maybe he was just, kind of didn't connect with people. Who knows? I mean, usually that's I can imagine maybe he was probably trying to not really understanding how to talk to people or interact with people. Maybe he maybe had issues with being social. My guess.
that's
Uh,
what some
Maybe not.
people have come out and said, but
Yeah, my guess is he was probably very bad at social cues. If that's the case, like you
that's the way
just
it seems, right?
yeah, like you just stole this man's weed. You're committed, and then you're like, "Can we be friends?" It's
Can
like
we be
no.
friends?
It's like no, bro. You just stole my money, and I'm afraid to go to your house because I think you're gonna beat me up or something. I think no.
Yeah, he was like, nope, I'm out of here. This is from his parents.
No,
Press
I mean
release.
it's not a reason for him to kill. It's a reason for him to maybe reason why he doesn't look at people as people. Maybe like if you can't connect with people, then you don't really attach them emotionally. Maybe you're kind of looking at them like an experiment, which is what that psychologist is basically. That was on that other podcast said that it's like he was trying to study himself, and maybe this whole thing was just some kind of grand experiment in his own mind. But instead
Well,
of
that's the way I'm leaning.
yeah, I mean empathy, maybe. I mean, like usual. I mean, I can't jump as far as to say he has no empathy because I don't know him, and I don't think anyone has psychology. I just can just say from that maybe he just lacks social cues and connecting with people based on that and how other people are talking. Because
Yeah,
you can't just say this person doesn't have empathy without some sort of psychological evaluation. I just don't think that's possible.
I agree. This is from his family. This is the Koberger family statement. First and foremost, we care deeply for the four families who have lost their precious children. There are no words that can adequately express the sadness we feel, and we pray each day for them. We will continue to let the legal process unfold, and as a family, we will love and support our son and brother. We have fully cooperated with law enforcement agencies in an attempt to seek the truth and promote his presumption of innocence rather than judge unknown facts and make erroneous assumptions. We respect privacy in this matter as our family and the family suffering loss can move forward through the legal process.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Seems.
mean, that's about what you would expect them to say.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
But
and
people are already attacking them,
well,
B10.
because people are assholes. I mean, like they did the same thing with Billy Joe. They do the same thing with all these parents of the situation of these crimes because they just basically um they can't imagine themselves raising a kid that possibly is a killer and not realizing that sometimes it's not the parents' fault. It's just just circumstances. I guess sometimes something just goes off on someone. Who knows? I don't have the answer. If I had the answer, I'd fix the problem. But BTM, if he didn't do something to the body, such as tie up the intestines, it's pretty safe to say he has no empathy. I don't know if he tied up
I
intestines.
don't, that's something. Who said that?
Yeah, hippiporium.
Oh, Hippiporium. Baby, there's no ceiling fans in the house. So I think that's just somebody, trolling.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are just making up shit because they have
Hmm.
no clue. And that's the thing. I mean, like I was halfway watching a Deets in the Streets video. She was going through rumors and speculation versus facts surrounding it. It's actually kind of interesting.
Ooh, we should watch that.
Oh yeah, here's the video. Here you go.
Hold on, let me stop. Am I sharing this? No.
No, you're not sharing anything except for your personal ID and credit card information.
Yeah, whatever.
You know.
I got,
Here's
okay, let me add you to it. Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah. It was posted 2 hours ago, actually.
All right, let me pull that up. I have a few other things too, just two or three other things, and then we're moving on to. You remember when Jimmy Lady came on Queens?
Yeah. I think we wanted to rename
Dom
her.
Defer, she's the Hive lady now.
Yeah, yeah. I heard she was on It's a Mood. I didn't see that episode actually.
Ooh, she's on there spilling it,
Like, what's spilling? Like, what is she spilling?
spilling the tea, baby, spilling the tea, all the information.
On who? Like Dolly or anyone else?
Mm-hmm. On
Okay.
Dolly.
Like, what can be more incriminating than what we know? Like, he literally
I
has.
don't know. She said a few things that I hadn't heard before.
Yeah, I mean, like this guy has an RSO living in his house. We literally saw him sit in a bathtub with a woman and a Nazi next to him, like the swastika Santa Claus. He's got like he basically slept with all his mods that he could sleep with, um, and some of them did not have a very fun experience with him. Let's just say, and we just literally saw a video of him assaulting a woman. I mean, I don't
Mm.
know. I mean, like, it's looking pretty bad. It's
It's
looking
looking
pretty.
pretty bad.
I don't know what else you can add to the list. Like, some crazy stuff, but I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting video. Like, I like the fact that she's going through like the facts versus rumor because
Yeah.
Facebook is like going nuts. They're just saying some crazy shit. Like,
Facebook is wild. It's worse than I was telling you the other day, B Tim. It's worse than Twitter and Reddit.
yeah, because there's a lot of older, like Facebook has older people on it, and I guess there's a lot of older people that just believe everything and they just post it. Like there's people that don't even know there's a Moscow, Idaho, and
Hmm.
they think the Russians have purposely come here to help solve crimes now, on top of fighting a war in Ukraine.
Mm.
You know,
Can
uh,
somebody drop Deetz's channel
yeah, I'll
in the
drop it, no
chat?
problem. I think she took like a little bit of a break for the holidays.
She did. Well, it's they. It's two girls.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
I watch it be Tim. Yeah. Yeah, I know the the older people.
All right, y'all ready?
I've tried to log in back into my Facebook, but I can't. I don't know what happened to my Facebook. It's gone. I'm ready when you are.
Hold on. What do you mean, Cody Jones? Hey, Hills. Happy New Year, baby. You're a moderator. That's
No,
he said, "What the hell just happened?"
I'm able to ban people I don't like.
Yeah,
Abuse that authority immediately.
do it.
No, don't do
All
it.
right, let's play it.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I hope everyone is having a great New Year's. If you made any resolutions, I hope you're able to stick to them. I'm not good at sticking to resolutions, so I just don't make any. I wanted to come on and discuss a few things in the Idaho 4 case. We know that Brian was arrested in connection to the murders in Idaho. I just want to remind everyone that he is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. But now the guy we're going to look at. A lot of information has came out very fast about Brian, and I know for myself, it's hard to separate what is fact versus what is fiction. So I thought it'd be a good idea to go through some of the rumors and then set them straight with the facts. And I know that this is not all of them by any stretch of the imagination, but every time that I would find a new one and then debunk it, more and more would come out. So I just had to stop somewhere because it would have been days before I finished this video. So it was just a point where I had to stop finally. The first rumor that we have is that Brian's sister lives next door to the 1122 King Roadhouse. Actually, on both of these slides, I should have wrote sisters because from my research, he has two. They have never lived in Idaho. One works and lives in New Jersey, the other in Pennsylvania. Both are older than Brian. One sister I was only able to find through Intellius, so I will not put her information out there since I couldn't find a public source of it. But then another sister we know because Brian's mother actually wrote a letter to the editor in the Pocono Record. That's a local newspaper, and this is the actual article here. And we can see in this one line that I highlighted that she says, "Then I received a message from my daughter who works as a mental health therapist in New Jersey. And based on her background check, she still does." Next, we have the rumor that Brian is married, he has a child or children. With this one, I don't have any evidence that he does not have children, but I can't find any evidence that he does have children or that he is married. There's nothing on any of the family's background searches or anywhere that shows an in law or children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews. There's nothing linking a wife or kids back to Brian. So I don't think he has any. The next rumor is that Brian graduated from Washington State University.
Whoa, did that just stop?
Not sure. Do you want me to play it maybe? Because it looks like your internet's about to explode, and I think it stopped because Nick jumped up.
Oh shit.
Nick, you're destroying the stream. You're destroying everything.
Okay,
Unbelievable.
let's try.
We'll do that
Let's
private
try it
chat when you have
again.
a chance. I'll talk about that afterwards.
Okay, let's try it again.
University. I saw this early on a creators panel. I think it was just a miscommunication because information was coming out so fast at that time. Brian had just transferred to WASU in August. He was working towards his PhD and was also student teaching at WASU. This is the commencement from DeSalle. That's the university he attended in Pennsylvania. This shows that he graduated in 2022 with a master's in criminal justice. He graduated in May of 2022.
Brian Koberger.
We don't know when exactly Brian got to Washington, but it would have been sometime in July or August of 2022. I have seen some articles say July. I haven't found anything that put him there in July, but that doesn't mean he wasn't there in July. It would make sense for a student to go out a little early. He did get this seatbelt violation in August in Idaho. So we do know that he was going over into Idaho as early as August 22nd, 2022. Here's where Wasu had his email address and the office that he was in on their portal. They have since removed this. Wasu also released this statement saying that they were working with law enforcement, serving the urgent warrants that were taking place at Koberger's apartment and office, which are both located on the Wasu Pullman campus. Then at the bottom, it says that Koberger had completed his first semester as a PhD student in Wasu's criminal justice program earlier this month. So we know it was his first semester at Wasu. Semesters typically start in August with him being a teacher's assistant. He might have shown in, get to know the area a little bit. But the earliest that I would put him in Washington, Idaho area would be July, August. The next rumor I've seen going around a lot, mainly on Facebook, Twitter, and some on YouTube, is that Brian sold her Range Rover. We know Kaylee had recently purchased this new to her, it's a used Range Rover. And I emphasize that because a lot of people speculate, how can a student, purchase a brand new Range Rover? It wasn't brand new. It was a 2016. It was new to her and she was very proud of it. But we know she purchased it from these pictures from the Price dealership. And I can find zero connection between Brian and this ship. Now, I have a feeling this next rumor is gonna maybe get some hate in the comments or some people disagreeing with me. The rumor is that Brian was following the victims on social media, especially Maddie and Kaylee. Well, none of the social media accounts claiming to be Brian have been confirmed to actually be his, and I can find zero proof that they are. When it first came out that the suspect was Brian, one of the very first things that I did was go and look at Instagram and search for his name. At that time, there was only 2 accounts there, and none of them were the ones with the video that everyone is talking about. But I didn't take any screenshots at the time, so I can't prove it. However, there was a creator that was live and looked it up. And these are the only ones that popped up at that time for her. And I'll link Alex's video below so you can go check it out and watch her look them up in real time. It's at the very end of the video. First look, there was 2. Yesterday when I checked, it was like, over 20 Brian Koberger accounts. It's a sick thing that these individuals do, create these accounts. So even if the account is private or it's following family members of Brian's or, the victims or their loved ones, it's not him. Even if they have a post that goes back to July or October, I've seen a couple others, it's still not him. What they do is they change their name. If they use another, if you're using another account, they'll change that name to Brian, throw up a picture, and it looks like, it's been around since July or October or whatnot. It's not. Some of these accounts, you can see they're brand new. They say new underneath the picture. Why do individuals do this? I don't know. It's bizarre behavior. Later, they change it to something else and start scamming you, or they start sending messages to those that become their followers. It's weird. Be careful. Protect yourself from it. I did find one Twitter account that might have been him. There's no proof of it, but it very well could have been him. There's nothing on it. No posts, no liking of other things or whatnot. It was following some very peculiar people, but I have no proof that it is him. The next rumor is that Brian's dad is the landlord of the 1122 King Road rental property. From Brian's father's background check, we know that he has been linked to being a maintenance man. He's currently working in HVAC, but there is no evidence that he was ever a landlord of the rental property where the victims were murdered or any other property in Idaho for that matter. We've also seen reports of who the owners of the property are. This is just the first article I grabbed. There's multiple ones out there. Okay, this next one's a little tricky to explain, so hang in there with me. The rumor is that Brian has been posting in the main Idaho Murders Facebook group as Papa Rogers. That account updated after Brian was arrested, and I'll show you. And another user also noticed a difference in the writing style of that user. So just take this for what it's worth. If you want to continue to believe that Papa Rogers is Brian, you're free to do so. I have a feeling that individuals in Facebook jail and will probably start speaking out once his account is free to do so. When I first initially checked, Papa Rogers had updated the cover photo for the Moscow, Idaho Murders Anything Goes group that he is an admin of. within the time frame, it would have been after Brian was taken into custody. A lot of people have stated that he has a fixation with Maddie because of all these pictures of Maddie that he put in the cover photo. The cover photo is actually a screenshot of Maddie, where an individual on Facebook makes the argument that the writing style is different because of the spaces after the sentences. That's a compelling argument. Another thing you'll notice is that when Papa Rogers updated their cover photo, it says her cover photo. Of course, you can pick any gender when signing up for Facebook, so it's like, definitive proof. But there's also this screenshot where Papa Rogers commented under an Indiana high school post. It was about taxes at this school. I don't see Brian, posting on an Indiana high school page. Is it possible? Sure. Probable? Not likely. Another comparison that was made was that the profile picture for Papa Rogers was, some replica of Brian himself. It's not. It's a computer generated portrait of the unknown soldier. The next is a pretty odd rumor, but it has a lot of people speculating, so I went ahead and included it. There's a rumor that he had several books in a weird container in the window of his apartment. Those books were in the 3rd floor, and we know that Brian lives in 201. So that's the wrong window that was being photographed or recorded.
What do you know? Chronicles of Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
What do you fucking know?
What? She's wrong?
Oh,
My favorite content creator is wrong about information? Oh no. That's it. My faith in her is gone.
Goodbye.
Is that, by the way, Chronicles in a Motel 6 in a bed taking, editing videos or something like that?
I don't want to see that part.
what?
Like the screenshot she got of Chronicles of Olivia, it looks like she's in one of those hotel beds.
I didn't see a screenshot of Chronicles.
Oh, you messed.
Friends tell everybody, even the mayor. You wake up in the morning with a hose on layer.
Okay, let's finish this.
Okay. Yeah, just go to actually 1025. You'll see Chronicles in a bed. And a little screen on the bottom. 1025.
There's a rumor that he had several books in a container in the window of his apartment. Those books were in the 3rd floor apartment window, and we know that Brian lives in 201. So that's the wrong window that was being.
Yep, that's her in a Motel 6 bed.
No, oh my gosh.
See, that's the eye. I caught it. She's literally she's being slave labor editing videos for Betty. She can't leave.
I didn't see that in the bottom left.
I mean, she might be charging just like how Andrew Tate's being charged for the crime. Betty might be charged for the crime, enslaving Olivia to do all her editing. She's not letting her leave.
Chronicles of Olivia. Shame, shame.
Oh God, Chronicles. When will you actually be able to leave Idaho? Yeah, I know she's in
Blink
Idaho.
twice.
Blink twice if you want to escape.
Are y'all ready?
Rock and roll.
I know. I just caught it in the video, the picture. I know she probably said she was in a hotel in Idaho. I'm just joking. Tom.
Photographed or recorded. In this video and in other pictures we can see. As I stated at the beginning of the video, I could have just kept new rumors popping up every 15-20 minutes. I just suggest that, if you hear something, just try to validate it through multiple sources and see what you come up with before running around and spreading that rumor. Or write in the comments below what you think is a rumor, and if you have sources to back it up, let me know, and we'll look into those as well. I might continue and do more videos on this later, smaller chunks, or maybe we'll one at a time as rumors come out. I know some of them might seem silly or piddly, but we do owe it to the victims to get our information correct. But we are going to be getting back to that. We've done a couple, but not many. We'll be getting back into that this year. We've just kind of been doing some restructuring and changing things around. You'll notice some videos drop off or move over to our backup channel, but we're just kind of.
All right, D.
Deets.
Deets.
Slate it. Slate it.
That was good. She killed that.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, very good. But that better be coffee in there. It better not be anything special in that coffee.
Yeah.
The special
Hope
sauce.
there's no spirit box in that coffee.
No, I meant like the,
Yeah.
after
Sure.
New Year's, vodka, whatever.
Vodka. I like you saying vodka.
Vodka. Make it an Irish coffee.
Yeah, that's what it is. An Irish coffee, right? Fuck.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to replay crew to watch the first 40s later. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
did y'all see that comment? Shit.
which
I
comment?
got off. Hold on, I got off of my phone, so now I don't know where it is. It was Hills, and she said something. Hold on, what'd she say?
She's really an average.
Just a heads up, a certain creator has social media going back to 2012.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know what it meant, though.
Yeah,
I don't know what it means either. What are you talking about, Hills? That was a really good video.
Yeah, it was.
Pointing out the facts, baby.
Mad Catter. I'm talking about hundreds of accounts. Oh, okay.
I was just on a channel. It was like 2,000 people in there, right? And what's it called? Got brought up, T-Rev.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had jumped uphill at that point. And I said,
he's a scumbag.
Yeah, well, yeah, without saying scumbag. They were talking about the video, whatnot, and nobody said anything really wrong to him. But then the spirit box got brought up. I'm like, I don't fuck with the spirit box thing. That's just ridiculous,
Yeah.
Yada. Next, 15, 20 of T-Rev's people jump in there. I mean, they're freaking coming at me left and right, throwing freaking bows, non-freaking stop. T-Rev jumps in there saying he's going to sue the channel. Like, it was crazy. It was
Where is this, bro? Where is this video? This sounds like fucking I want to watch.
It's Nerd Report.
Nerd Report.
Yeah.
Is it on Twitter or YouTube?
YouTube. Yep, YouTube.
Hold on.
Right when I jumped
Why
on
don't you tell me? I would love to have a conversation with fucking
Lewis is cool. Yeah, T-Rev didn't jump on. He dropped the what's it called from the jump on. He wouldn't jump on. And because I brought up, I'm like, the conversation.
What's the name? Can you drop the link to the video?
Yeah, hold on one sec.
Yo, JLR, and they are here. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, I would be surprised. There's a lot of fucking alts. But yeah, I mean,
I'm confused. I'm still confused. Don't explain to me what Hills is trying to tell me.
She's trying to say, my guess is there's hundreds of accounts from 2012 that can be used as alts, my guess. And JLR, they are here, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So maybe.
So you're saying he's got a bunch of accounts? Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm insinuating. I'm not sure what else, she means, but I don't know why we've got. And also, I would say, Mad Catter, laws are not just for people that don't have morals. It's just basically just, I don't know. I mean, like, there's debate. There's a philosopher, I forgot his name. He said something called the moral contract, which by everyone agrees to a moral contract naturally over time. And there's other creators that believe that might makes right, and there is no such thing as a moral contract, and eventually everyone will just break into chaos and stuff like that. I'm more of the lines of a moral contract, and I believe that the moral contract exists because people naturally desire stability in society. But sometimes there are certain people that will try to supersede and take other people's rights. Thus, the majority who agree suppress that person. So I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. But I just think laws are usually just more to identify. I guess identify so people don't misinterpret what the rules are. Not that it's like bad people won't do. Like a bad person will break the law. I think eventually laws do not stop bad people from breaking laws. It just
wait, I'm not
it
so
just
sure. Hey, real quick, I'm not so sure he'll strike you or not, Johnson.
I ain't worried.
Yeah.
All right, go.
I got an
Where you see my
overlay.
face.
I can sit on it.
Go to where you see my when I jump on. It's probably halfway through, a little bit more. I would say just a little bit more.
Yeah. My point is just basically like laws are more for people for just like eventually having an understanding of what not to transpire. Evil people will break laws anyway. There's no laws that are going to stop a person from doing evil acts, I guess. I'm sorry I explained it terribly, but my apologies, Matt Catter.
So I'll just go halfway through. Wait till when you see me pop up is when it starts. I just don't fuck with that spirit box shit. And
Oh, you went on panel?
oh
yeah, I heard Near to report.
Okay,
he does good
hold on,
videos, so he's
Yeah.
not that. So he's probably just doing open pal.
Yeah.
Their report doesn't do fucking spirit boxes. I'm
Okay,
sure.
y'all
No.
talk for a second.
Yeah, they don't do that.
So and he's the one that called out Ryan. He calls out all these
Yep.
content creators. So I don't. So I'm. How did he take it? Like these crazy people jumping on and acting like fucking nut jobs.
It was just weird. And then this lady jumps on like one of T Rev's people, and she doesn't even make it. It's you'll see. It's like so weird. We're all like silent for. She like tried to state a case for something that we were even talking about.
Oh, that's the usual. Changing the subject because they have no
Yeah.
fucking clue.
Yep. And I mean, all I said was, I don't fuck with that spirit box shit. I told Lewis that, he's the one that came out with that song, The Truckee Way.
The Truckee Way.
Yep. all that shit. You know what I mean?
I can't, there's two arguments I would have. One, you can't be a good, you can't be a Christian and practice necromancy. So you can't. I'm sorry people think that you can, but that's not something I'm sure Jesus Christ wants you to do. I don't think Jesus Christ wants you to commit necromancies and talk to demons or possibly dead spirits. Two, you're probably not talking to dead spirits because if you go by the tenets of religion, dead people usually go to heaven or hell or purgatory. They don't usually hang around the plane. That even pushes more of the case that you're probably talking to a demon. Another situation is that, or the more logical reason is that it's just basically you're just randomly picking radio signals up and you're not hearing any dead people and you're all being grifted by a guy who's a talented hack that couldn't make it as a game streamer and now is trying to do true crime because he has no other talent and he's just hoping to kiss Ryan's ass and do the least amount of work to get views.
And real quick, shout out to Nerd Report. Everybody hit that sub for them. No, because we're playing their stuff.
Yeah. So, I defeated all three of their arguments. The religious argument, the esoterical argument that you're possibly talking to ghosts, which is not the case. You're probably talking to a demon. If you're really talking to a ghost, you're not. You're probably talking to a demon and you're probably putting yourself out there. And I talked about the real reason, which is basically it's just a guy using pseudoscience bullshit to just talk to, hear random radio signals and your brain is just interpreting the random sounds as words. And you're putting it together. I forgot what the exact word for that science is, but humans will do that. But unfortunately, people just want to believe the craziest shit ever. I personally would not want to believe that my relatives or people who are murdered, who suffered horrible deaths, are still on this plane of existence, continuously reliving and have to go on some bullshit spirit box to talk to a YouTuber. I think that fate is worse than oblivion. I would rather go into oblivion and there be no afterlife, to be honest with you. If I had to choose between a YouTuber calling me on a spirit box, I would 100% go into oblivion. I was like, goodbye, guys. Bye. But apparently people actually believe this. Okay.
little further than that.
I
I come
forgot
on
y'all
right
could see
after her. I
everything I
come
was
on literally
doing.
right after that chick. I'm on right after her.
We can see everything. Probably best to stop sharing the screen and then get to the thing.
I'm literally, she's on for like a minute or two, and then I come on right after her.
Yeah. See, if Nick was like a professional, he would have the time clipped for us. He would tell us.
I got off there and hit the YouTube and saw you guys were live and jumped on here, literally. But it is right. It's probably about maybe a minute or two right after this, max.
Okay. I'm a mute for a second.
Okay. Goes on for. I'm on there till the end though, so it's a long fucking.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye. All right, Boston Nick in the house.
Oh,
Man,
guys.
it looks like you've been lifting weights, bro. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's hiding behind that stupid avatar.
I got to put my camera up, set my hold up.
Whatever.
Julie wants to see you.
I know what he looks like.
Julie's a friend of mine. Without my.
There,
Oh,
Yay!
Give it up for Boston.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give it up
hey,
for
bro,
Boston.
let's go.
Thank you.
Let's do some thoughts, man. What do you got?
What's very interesting, when he got arrested, him asking, has anybody else been arrested? That right there is a little bit of a weird thing to say. I don't know why he said it. I'm trying to figure it out. He has a, criminal justice. That's right, Major. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people think this could have been more than one person. If you in regards to the critter you were talking about, he. I don't know if you guys remember the Kyrie Rodney case.
Yes, of course.
He made a video, the Truckee Way, and he tagged RU in it a lot, and the song was not cool at all. And he does the spirit box thing through the app on his.
All right, let's pause for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Nick is hitting the
name?
the beehive a little bit with his finger. He says the Truckee Way, and then he brings up like the whole spirit box. That probably got everyone in the fucking everyone who liked that person jump up. You're like, what?
Yep.
He's insulting my favorite content creator?
Literally look at the chat. Yep, you'll see that. It's only like 15, 20
it
people.
happens to me all the time. I get so much fucking hate when that happens. It's just hilarious. I gotten used to it. I don't know, I've just gotten used to the hate when you do that.
It's funny. It gets funny.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
That was our fair use, by the way, that comment. So don't strike us.
Shout out to No Report. Make sure to sub.
Yeah, no report. Don't strike us, or else we're gonna hit a dislike on your button. I don't know. Well, actually,
and that's how we get.
I think this is.
Is that Joneson?
That might be Jones. Jones, do you want me to play it and just toss it to me? I'll play it. To save like maybe because you're roboting a little bit with it. T-Rex is a piece of shit who basically was a hack that couldn't make it as a singer and or game streamer, and now he kissed Ryan's ring. He kissed his ass, and and some of his fans jumped on his board, and now he's doing spirit boxes and allegedly. Well, I'm not even gonna say allegedly. Fuck him. Let him try to prove me wrong. He has like a fake person of Brian calling in as he's saying the killer called him in while he was on his show. So he's claiming some guy who's supposed to be from Pennsylvania, has a southern accent, is calling in to his show, and it's the killer, as he's studying for his college degree. So yeah, I mean, the guy's a real piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think anyone that does spirit boxes of murdered people are pieces of shit. Two Texans. Oh man, I'm sorry about your surgery, man. Hey, I feel better, man. I didn't know you had surgery.
Today's got his surgery. Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was tomorrow.
Oh. Let me see. When you see. So do you want to play it, Johnson? You're muted. I don't know.
You there, Johnson? There's no volume.
Yeah, there's no volume.
I'll just shoot it to Tim.
Church and Burn is fighting again. I don't care. I mean, listen, I don't mind the guy. I mean, I just don't like these people that have attached themselves to Ryan, who seem to like. There are certain groups like, I don't have an issue with like Kurt Uncut because at least he has a different theory than me, but he's not doing spirit boxes. So I'm like, okay, at least he's just fucking doing some. My crux with him is the case is open, but that's like his thing, my thing. It's at least he's like staying with facts on that. At least it's a fact. These people have fucking spirit boxes. That's not a fact.
Like her.
You know what I mean? Like, at least he's sticking to facts on that. I mean, I can give him that much. I can't disprove the case is open. I don't know why the case is open. I don't know why. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe it's just some, county state thing. Or maybe it could be they're doing some sort of investigation to something, but I don't think it's an investigation. But at that point, I don't agree. But, at least he's sticking to facts. But this rec guy has no facts. He's got spirit boxes. He's doing all this fucking pseudoscience bullshit. I really don't like him.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
It is Captain Kirk reacts. Oh, okay, my bad. I call him Kirk for some reason because whenever I say Captain Kirk, I think of fucking Star Trek, and I keep on thinking like, Captain Kirk from Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's what I think whenever I say Captain Kirk, and I think it's just like warp speed. Something like that. I just think of like a British guy talking whenever I hear his name, Captain Kurt reacts. I know,
I couldn't get into Star Trek. I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't. Star Wars, yes. Just not Star Trek. Are you playing it right now, Josen?
Did it stop the audio?
Yeah. Do you want me to share screen? I can do it.
You play it, B Kim.
I mean, I could do it.
Yeah, I can do like still pictures better than I can videos.
We gotta get you the some sort of new internet or something. We gotta get you the new internet.
We're on 1.5 megabytes.
What the hell? Wait, oh my god.
We're out here in the sticks. You can't get shit.
Yeah, oh my god. You need to up your internet game.
Well, I think my laptop pulls more than my desktop, so
let me just hit. Okay, I got it shared. I hit the like button, so I'm on a share.
You're good people.
Don't flag me, nerd report.
We're trying to get to 52K, so it would help if everybody does sub. Everybody in the chat.
That was to avoid us being struck, but let's play it.
Very interesting is the when you guys did. I'm trying to figure it out. He has so it could be a ploy.
Criminology.
Yeah, criminal. It could be. So I don't know if you guys remember the Kylie Rodney case. He
yes, of course.
He made a video, the Truckee Way, and he tagged RU in it a lot, and the song was not cool at all. And he does the spirit box thing through the app on his phone, and that's how he gets a lot of his information and stuff like that. So a lot of people on the internet are thinking that it was a ploy, and if his phone is ringing when they're calling him right now, phone would be off right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would keep ringing and ringing and ringing. I think they're probably going through it, or they would pick it up. The cops would pick it up and see who's calling, type thing. But when it gets back to the question of him saying, has anybody else been arrested? That really brings questions to me. Like, why was that one of the first things he asked the police?
Well, to throw the police off, or what about maybe, oh man, I don't want to say it.
Yeah, no.
I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to say something else.
Exactly.
Because then I'm like the other people.
Yeah.
But
I just the spirit box thing, and the app and stuff like that. It just, I don't know. I can't rock with that. Is the phone call real or not? We're gonna find out, I think, in the future here, right? Because you'll be able to see that phone call come in from his phone when they do check his phone, unless he called from like an app number or something like that. So it's all
I press exit out on that phone call. That sounded like some guy from the South. Did not sound like a rich guy from Pennsylvania. So
Did you hear the friend come out and say that's his voice? That's why.
yeah, okay. I wonder who this friend is. I'd like to know because a lot of people are claiming their.
The H chick. This talked about the H and all that stuff. Yeah, but she
All
took
right.
all the video down because her friends were getting mad at her.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason why she took down her videos. I'm wondering.
Right.
You know, I just think I need fucking proof. I'm not going to believe that the killer called you
Proof
up.
it didn't happen, bitch.
That's what I said
Yeah.
in there.
Like,
Yes,
why the fuck would the killer call you up? Like, this guy is supposed to be a guy who's trying to train to be like, you know, let's say he's in school. You think he's going to waste his time with this? How the fuck does he even know that channel? Like, doesn't look like a Ryan fan. Doesn't look like someone that might follow Ryan. Because, like, I'm assuming that that's like a Ryan fans watch this channel, maybe mostly. I can't imagine maybe some people from Facebook, but most likely you'd call in like Ikamel, maybe Zav Girl. Maybe even the interview room. I don't know if the interview room, like, you know, something with like 100K subs, you'd call in to be like talking to someone like that. Even though I don't like the interview room, I'm thinking that you would rather call into like a giant, you know, true crime channel to talk to because that's who you want to talk to. Not some nobody. No, I don't even know who the fuck the guy is until like Queen, to be honest with you. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying I could be wrong. Maybe, you know, maybe, this is the killer calling in. I doubt it, but whatever. I mean, I've been proven wrong before in the past, so maybe I'll be proven wrong this time.
If it
really
is, it
wishy-washy at this
is.
point with
But
that. What are you guys' thoughts really on?
What?
I said, if it is, it is. But we just won't know right now.
I mean, I wish people
We would
went to
never
jail.
know that unless he confessed to it.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be quite an amazing thing if he said, "Yeah, I called up this random YouTuber," and I was just like,
Right.
I'd be like, "Whoa." I'll fully admit that.
His professor that taught him taught BTK, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, it did. Interview room filed a paternity suit on me. I'll keep posting. Oh, what a piece of shit!
What's that? What kind of lawsuit is that? A paternity?
Like kids paternity doesn't have to do with like if you're.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with kids. That doesn't sound like something.
I'm
like
confused.
a civil. Yeah.
Are they still doing fireworks, you motherfuckers?
You are not the father.
Right?
Like,
Oh my God.
Is Chris Madonna saying you're like his like daughter or something? I'm joking. I'm joking with you. He's good. Are you claiming that you're the daughter of Chris Madonna? No, I'm joking. I don't know what paternity is, honestly. I have no clue. Oh, so I didn't see that.
Paternity suit is like I think it's like to see if you're the like Jones. Are you the father? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is he like? Are you trying to find out if Chris Madonna is your dad or something? I'm joking. That'd be hilarious.
Well, Hills doesn't do much about him, does she?
No, she did 2 videos on him, I think, recently. She mostly sticks with Dolly and Molly and all that, but Chris can't take any criticism. He can't take any criticism. Any video on him, he will watch and he will fucking go after. Just my opinion. Let's watch this one more.
On that,
I think you bring up some great points, Jules.
I'm with Nick. I'm with Nick on this. I'm not. I would like to believe it was true. You know, I would like to believe it, but I'm having a real hard time. I'm having a hard time with that.
Yep. So am I. I've listened to it a bunch of times. Even he says it's not verified. Obviously, he doesn't know it's verified. So it's just very wishy-washy, and it's hard to go off something like that.
But he's bringing up details of like what we know so far the day before. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah, there were some things in there that were pretty close, and there were some things that weren't. So, but when it goes back to what he does with the spirit box, all that kind of stuff, and
Nick, what is a spirit box?
Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, so
There we go.
the YouTuber uses a spirit box.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
and so he's got an app on his phone. Yeah. He's got an app on his phone, and it's like, and it will say something, and then they'll try to figure out what it says.
What's this?
It's
summoning spirit.
Is it Michelle or Michael or you guys are a bunch of patients? Well, first off, I'm not in the doctor's office. I'm not in the ER, so we're good on that. You guys are a bunch of patients, losers that are jealous of others' success.
That's exactly what they were saying in this chat.
Where was it said? Who said that in the chat?
Michelle Guglio.
Who, is it in this chat or our chat?
Please.
Y'all don't block them immediately, please. Don't.
Which our chat? Okay,
Yeah,
I was
our
too
chat.
busy. Where is this Michelle person? What did she say?
Under True Text, and they said you guys are a bunch of patience losers that are jealous of others.
Patient losers. What do you mean patient losers?
Do you see? I got it pinned. You don't
Oh,
see it?
you guys are a bunch of patient. What the fuck does patience? We're very patient.
That's why I said I'm not in the ER. I'm not a patient right now.
Or we're not very patient. I kind of like to get things done too. So
yeah, I don't think that's how they. I don't know what they meant.
this is
Looney.
we sure this is not Dolly? Is this Dolly? Dolly, come up on the panel. If this is you, please come up. Because I can only think of Dolly messing up this badly, or one of his, I don't even really want to say one of his fans because I think some of his fans are actually not dumb; they're just misled. But
I agree.
This.
I took your wrench away because you don't know how to use it. You said.
Are jealous of other success. Also, I'm actually kind of successful. I'm also, I have my own successes in life. Let's just say, not really jealous of a guy that has to lie to his audience with a spirit box, and most likely either religiously is talking to demons or just scamming his audience, and also, making fools of society in general. So I'm not really worried about that. So please, show me where I'm jealous of this individual. I'm actually outraged that there is actually an individual out there using spirit boxes to not only con his audience, but also disrespect the dead, murdered people and who we should not be disrespecting. You got to respect the dead. People die. You can't disrespect them like that.
Exactly. That's my gripe with this freaking spirit box shit.
Yeah, and it's very macabre. People talking, like doing that. It's very macabre and evil, in my opinion, to do something like that because, you're doing it for monetary gain. That guy is doing it for monetary gain. He's not doing it for like the truth or anything. Exactly. So we'll see. Anywho,
this is where it gets cray.
All right, I thought you were talking about our chat for a moment.
It's
that's what he does on this channel nonstop. So it's very.
Yes, that's what he does.
Morse's, the Morse guy that put out that fake.
Yeah.
I get those vibes big time from that. Big time. I got that from Queen.
Yeah, I have seen him do like 10. Now, look, if he's probably watching, if he's in the chat, you're welcome to come on in, bro. And say what you think. But this is where I think it's different. The caller must have guessed, if it's not them, a lot of what we're getting right now.
I negate this.
For example, being part of a college town, being in it, being in the sororities, being asked.
I have a question about that with the caller, Jones and Nick.
What's your question?
What is the date? Because I only saw the video clip, right, of the thing he made. What was the date of the stream that he did that this caller supposedly called in? And do we have the original?
Oh, B-Tim, they meant pathetic.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for clearing that up, baby.
Thanks.
We're a bunch of pathetic patients.
I think pathetic was supposed to be patience. Okay, that's great. You're welcome to your opinion, ma'am or sir. The video. Let's get back to something important. The video. Do we know?
Loser.
Yeah. The video. Do we know about if it's an original? Do we have the original stream? And do we know it's like
he deleted it supposedly? I heard.
So why the fuck? Okay. So wait. One moment. I'm gonna go to his channel. Fuck it. I'm gonna go to his channel.
I saw someone.
I would love to hear what the caller had to say so I could judge for myself.
Yeah. But the caller, well, I'm not playing this shit because he's probably going
to. I know. I don't want to go over there to hear it.
You can go to Queen Bee.
He goes, I follow a lot of channels, and T-Rev looked up the number and called it back. It was Dave Moros in Utah. He never said it was the killer.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He did the stream, right? And then he deletes the original stream. Why would you delete the original stream? What I would have done if this was a legitimate call is do what Queen does, which is like timestamp it. Be like, repost it, make a short clip for people, but then say this is the original stream, timestamp when this guy came in. But you altered the stream, and I'm supposed to believe that this is the original one. And this is the problem. Let's see.
You're the idiot for not checking before you hit the enter button. Fuck nut.
Got him.
So let me see. The video that supposedly his alleged. Okay, it was posted. Literally, it was posted the day of the arrest. So
here comes Queen.
How do we know that this was not after the arrest and he just made this whole fucking thing up?
The original, somebody, Al Mills says the original call is still there.
Where's the video? Where's the original call? What date?
December 14th.
December 14th. Thank you. All right, we need to look for December 14th.
It's on the live stream for December 14th.
All right, cool. All right.
Coco said, uh-oh, now they got B-Tim roaming the YouTube streets. He means business now.
Okay, December 14th. I'm trying to remember. Would that be where would he put this goddamn live stream? Let me see. It would be more than 2 weeks ago. It would be like 3 weeks ago.
Michelle, your opinion, real quick. Your opinion is just like is just your opinion, and like we all know opinions are like that's your opinion. So you're like
that didn't even make sense. Hold up. Al Mills gave you the timestamp, BTM. Your opinion is just your opinion, and you know what opinions are like all of you.
What the fuck does it even mean?
Assholes?
Yeah, assholes.
Yeah, I mean, like, this person is clearly... Where's the timestamp, by the way? Because I'm trying to pay attention to more important things than the person.
449.
What's the date? Do you know the street? Like the date?
December 14th, 449.
Well, this guy has like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I mean, they're all the same thumbnail. Like this.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all the same thumbnail.
You're gonna have to click each one and see what the date is on it.
Oh my god, people! Oh my god!
You did this to yourself.
I did this to myself. It's true. It's true.
Here comes Queen. Here she comes. Y'all get ready.
Oh,
come on.
Shit.
Yes, ma'am. I sure am coming straight the fuck up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Chat. So, this guy calls in on his stream on December 14th, right? Okay. So he calls in and he's talking to him. So somebody just out of the blue, supposedly, reminds him that this guy called in and it could possibly be Brian. So he goes back, gets the call, records it or brings it up. I'm not sure if he records it and puts it back out or if he, you know what I'm saying, edits this. I don't know what he did. I don't know how he brought that piece, just that call out. Anyhow, they put it in their Discord and then they started sending the shit around. Like, does this sound like Brian? Does this sound like Brian? I think this is Brian. Then he put it in his Discord. He was pushing it, like having people push it out there, put it out there.
So that's why a lot of people
viral. Yes, he was doing that. Yes, the fuck he was. And he knew damn well it was a fucking bullshit story. And he knew damn well it was some random ass Dave guy. It was not Brian.
And it's all in Discord. That's why a lot of people think, he never pushed it as a killer. Well, in his Discord, he did, obviously.
Right. And okay, so then when he got called on it, immediately he was like, oh, yeah, I never said it was the kill. I never said that.
Yeah, he has like allegedly.
Yeah, the fuck he did say that. And yes, he did say it several times. And yes, he did ask people to fucking go out and share that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just like with the have her take the link. Yes.
Yeah, Michelle, take the link. Come on.
Let me go back to the top because I can only see the private chat over here. Let me see. Hold on.
I think it's a man. I don't think it's a woman.
All right.
I don't know. But it's there. The link is up there.
It's pinned at the top in case you're stupid and you don't know.
See, I'm usually the asshole around here, and you guys are superseding me. I'm usually the guy everyone hates. I'll be surprised. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if he starts yelling at me and saying, "You said all these terrible things." I'm like, bro, I didn't say anything to you.
T-Rev jumps in the chat in this and says, I will sue your ass.
What is he going to sue you for?
I know. We're like, what the hell are you talking about right now?
Sue you for
saying your song sucked and you use a spirit box?
Who said he was going to sue you?
Yeah,
T-Rev in the chat. We verified his account on the stream.
All right.
He said he was going to sue who? You?
Lewis. for talking about, and Lewis literally says, you know, allegedly, that
You can't even pay his child support. You better sit the fuck down. Stop right now.
We need to. Where is the? Oh, okay, you want me to play it while she's gone so we can listen to it while Jones is gone, Queen? Everyone's good with that? Okay.
I would wait for her, you know, wait for her, make sure, because if you're playing T-Rev stuff, we have to stop it every 30 seconds or he'll try to strike.
Oh, this is Nerd Report.
This is Nerd Report.
Oh, okay. You got permission to play it then? Go ahead.
I didn't, but I told him that beforehand, and Jones said she didn't.
Yeah, plus he's on the panel. It's kind of like, you know, it's not like we're playing the whole 2-hour stream. We're only playing the
and sub to them guys.
Yeah, I'm just saying this is her channel. You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know.
No problem. So
I mean,
like,
mine,
what is the information that he?
What's wrong? What's that?
No. You want me to play?
I just didn't want to give them permission to be playing anything on your channel, so I wanted to wait for you to get back. I just didn't want to tell them to be playing shit without you here, you know?
Oh, yeah, y'all are good.
Yeah, I didn't know how long you were going to be gone. That's why. Let me play it.
You know, I don't know. He also said he referred to making pasta, and apparently that's what they ordered in the truck.
Yeah, but everybody knows that because that's on the food truck.
Okay, I just thought of that right now.
Right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like he put a lot of things together from what we
all. Nick on the ball. Ball.
Oh, that was together for the footage and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was on the ball. I wouldn't have thought of that. I wouldn't have done that.
I mean, when he made that phone call, most of the information about the case was already out there and how it, you know, a lot of stuff that happened. You know what I mean? The blood, this, that, the other thing. How they were, you know, defensive. So it's just really, I don't know. It's hard to get on that train. You know what I mean? Especially with the spirit box thing he does with the app. I mean, it's literally an app, like they're saying in the chat, that just goes. Shh, and you got people. In the, I heard that it's wishful, not wishful. It's like, go ahead.
Yeah, it's no secret about the defensive wounds because Kaylee's father, you know, as soon as he found out what was going on, and that's where I said in the beginning, no disrespect to that man. I get it. It was his daughter. But I said from the very beginning, he should not be doing interviews. He should not be putting out information.
I agree.
He
should be doing interviews.
Yep. We say that all the time.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Could really damage the case. And if the police were giving him bits and pieces of what happened, he should have kept that to himself. So yeah, there you go, Nick. We all knew this. We've known this for weeks and weeks.
Yep. And why wouldn't that man call? I mean, the only way he wouldn't call into law enforcement if it was actually him, right? So it reminds me of though, and I follow Expo a lot. Remember Mr. Rodney Brown calling in? You know what I mean? And he was never at that party. You know what I mean? So it kind of,
and he guessed a lot of it.
So it kind of gives me those vibes or whatnot. Now, is it saying that it's totally, you know, false that this is him? No, not of course not. It could definitely have been the killer. But I just don't. Being a criminal justice major like he is, why would he put himself in that situation to possibly get caught? He's a smart individual.
Wow, Nick is just laying down the fucking facts here.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm impressed.
Very smart. I mean, this is over a month case. And they were casing him. I don't know if you guys know this, but FBI was casing him for I think 5 days or 6 days before they arrested him.
That's correct. Yeah, they were.
So
well, before we get to our next caller, Boston, you could chill for a bit because I know you're into true crime stuff and stuff. I want a shameless plug. We're gonna be pushing our TikTok right here. So
go forward a little bit.
I swear, move forward a little bit. Okay, I swear I thought he was gonna be like Queen Bee. Our next channel.
I was saying, you plug my channel or what, Nick?
You gotta plug. Oh, wait, is this the guy? Is this guy Brokefish? Who's this guy?
Oh, he's just he's a nice guy. Well, I'll say that.
Okay, he's
you
not.
might want to go past him.
Go past him. Okay, we're gonna go past him. All right, let me just. All right, we don't need to I thought he was gonna say some crazy shit. You know, because I'm looking at him like I can imagine him saying something
more
crazy.
Just like everybody, you know, call 911 if you think someone's following you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So far, everything's cool. I don't see any craziness so far. Tell us if we're passing by the crazy.
Right about now, I would say.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thinking that it's Sunday and all those stories, bro. What were we saying?
Has Talk Lady came out with anything?
Yeah,
lady?
the tarot card lady. Anything new on her?
We're gonna do a standalone video on her later because I
right
want to put her on the thing. Yeah,
should reach out to her and see if she
Make
Yeah.
her-
I'm surprised her lawyer hasn't told her not to
Okay,
go on
so
any
it
type of
says T-Rev is a great YouTuber. Bashing all the YouTubers is ridiculous. Supporting one another and differences between what helps. Well, what the fuck off.
social media.
I'm surprised about that as well, unless she doesn't have a lawyer.
I think her
Someone, Mary says someone just mentioned school photos. Mary, I
Oh,
don't
they're
know
coming
who you're
in.
referring to.
They're
Are
coming
you
in.
talking about
Yep. Well, I
the
know
killer?
the yearbook. I know the girl that the Twitter thing I sent Lewis yesterday, the day before. She did show the school book photo of him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's what they're talking about though.
Oh, maybe that's what Mary said.
tomorrow
T-Rev's
morning.
comment comes up. If he'll bring it up.
New things popping up tonight, maybe.
I see T-Rev. Okay, let me see.
In the chat is actually from Idaho. I guess I can Google it. I'm just wondering what their laws are in Idaho as far as their court systems, because not every state is on board with in the courtroom.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I saw some in the chat real quick. Skittles. I'm not saying anything bad about T-Rev. I just don't. For me personally, I can't get down with the spirit box thing.
Seen it. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause
isn't
this.
it?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, it's Boris.
What is pathetic is that you bash everyone whose opinion you don't agree with. And even when there's clear evidence, and even Eileen saying on video he never touched her, you are still spewing that shit. Excuse me.
Oh, that's one of Dolly's.
Oh, it's Dolly.
Excuse me. Okay, I didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. I thought we were talking about this video and the spirit box and the unknown caller. Why the fuck are we even bringing Dolly up? Now, if you want to hang out until I get to the Dolly portion, which is coming up next, feel free to do so. We allow all opinions here. That's why you haven't been blocked yet, fool. So
You are so
watch
gracious.
your mouth, have some respect, and we can keep it moving. Okay? Go ahead, B10.
making up audio on recordings and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not on board with that.
It's an app, literally. If you could download an app for that.
Okay, Broken Fish, he says it's up to the judge. Okay, thank you.
So it's up to the judge in every state. Okay.
Yeah, Shauna, they do have GP in Idaho, but someone had said they weren't sure if it's for a federal offense only.
This is serious shit. Oh. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who's calling
in? No, this is
let me
more
get
like
right here. Hold on,
I think
you guys ready? Let me know. Press 1 if you're paying attention.
Okay, go past this.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
Sent me in the comments, but watch it as well.
I'm
trying to get back. Is it pay it forward? For a long
he's
time.
trying to pay it forward.
A way bigger channel than us.
Raid.
But he's
so
been hooking us up. So I want this video last week.
Okay, how far past it, dude? Past this part with the old guy with the beer, with the prosecutor? Okay, cool.
Yep, when it's just us on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate if you would stop.
There it is, right there.
I said,
hold on. Pause that.
Why spreading false lies on my name? I never said that phone call was real. Vodo? What is Vodo? I appreciate it if you would stop lying on my name. I said it's unconfirmed. Lie on me again. I'ma sue you, your ass. I'ma sue your ass. Bro, you can't sue shit. He didn't say anything that would be defamation. And congratulations if you did try to sue, because you said allegedly, and you were very clear in your language, Nick, on basically not being sure about it and just doubting it. And this is your fucking opinion. So he's full of shit. He's a fucking asshole. Did he at least jump up on the panel?
Nope. We dropped the link from 5 times, and he ended up leaving the chat too.
Oh my god!
All fucking minions are in there. Fucking, you can see it in there. Like there's I would say like only 15 of them or less. But
what a piece! And look at him. He can't even fucking spell. I'ma sue your ass. What are you going to sue your ass for? Like, fuck off with your bullshit. You don't even understand defamation, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
Oh, Bullhorn Betty's brother. Look at you. I'ma sue your ass.
I'ma sue your ass. Like,
that
fuck
JLR's
off.
your cousin too, ain't he, bitch?
What is?
I have never seen so many Sue happy people in my life.
Well, they say sue, but they don't understand the concept of a lawsuit. So you have to file the lawsuit, pay a filing fee, get an attorney. Then you have to do you're doing subpoenas, you're doing complaints. That person makes an answer. Then you got to do a deposition. So this is going to be thousands and thousands of dollars. And then what you could do is simply say, well, I got this video and it shows that you put this allegedly, and I'm just stating my opinion that I don't believe it's so. Just because you say you don't believe this is him does not mean you can be sued for that, you fucking idiot. Matter of fact, I think that.
I want to know, Michelle, where did Aileen ever say that Dolly didn't touch her when he grabbed that bullhorn? Because she said on video several times that she didn't know me prior to going down there, and y'all still sit there and say that fucking lie. So I would like to know.
Yeah, you can jump up. I mean, I love how these people never want to fucking jump up and never want to actually enter into any sort of discussion, because
she did say it. She did.
Maybe they'll click it over here.
Yeah,
they're tough typers.
I mean,
she did say it. Who said that?
Yes, she did. Gray. She did say it because it struck me funny, and then I watched the video again of it, and he actually didn't, but he grabbed the bullhorn, which she was holding on to, and was twisting her hand and wrist with it. That is an extension of her arm at that point. Yeah. So no, he didn't touch her physically.
How stupid! How stupid are these people when they're like, "Well, she touched the bullhorn." He ripped the bullhorn from her hand. It was in her grasp. He went into her space. He assaulted her. It's the charge.
He went into her bubble.
Assault, whether it was skin to skin contact.
When a grown ass man gets close to Dolly and he'd get out of my space. Don't get in my space. Don't get in my space.
Yep.
Yeah, like seriously. I mean, like, watch the video and tell me that's an appropriate response to that situation. This is a man that was sitting there for almost 3 weeks doing the exact same thing that Jersey was doing, which was harassing everyone in the neighborhood. The moment he got a piece of that same action, he wanted to assault someone. That is a violent tendency. That is not good for a person to do.
There we go.
And Dum-Dum.
Tammy is in the chat. Tammy is in the chat. Tammy was there. She was there.
Yeah, that is violent. And most likely they were trying to cover it up. Then they lied to the cops. They said that she attempted to hit them with the car or some shit. Okay, so not only assault, I'm surprised he didn't get charged with like lying to the police, honestly. All of them made up
police. He was hiding.
He changed his shirt because he was trying to evade the cops.
And
he was in a back seat, B. Tim.
And listen, opinionated Michelle, the police viewed the video and their opinion was...
No, it's not an opinion, it's a fact.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hell, my cigarettes.
I mean, like, I just can't believe you people. Like, you always want to defend these terrible bad actors until it happens to you. That's when everything changes. When the bad shit happens to you, you suddenly say, "Oh man, I never knew how bad he was until it happens to me." It's like, that's the problem. That's why Dolly has that situation constantly. That's why you always have people coming in, because you always wait for other people to get hurt, and you sit by and you make excuses for these terrible people, and it eventually hits you, and then you're shocked that about it. I'm telling you, Dolly, what he did was wrong. 100%.
Yeah, opinions we don't agree with. We watched it
hold
live,
on.
bitch.
Disagree. I'm not a violent person, but I would have slapped that Jersey girl too, yelling with bullhorn in my face. Nope. First off, let's stop there. He walked from the tent that was more than 20 feet away. He walked his hobbit ass over to her.
Yeah.
Where she was standing behind her car.
Yeah. Because the reason
the opposite direction.
Oh, why he had
standing in my face with a
big bitch standing there with that sign. Yeah, the whole time he had that big bitch standing there with the sign trying to block the cameras out. Why he snatched that fucking bullhorn. But it's okay for Betty to sit there and scream in people's faces with a fucking bullhorn, right?
Yeah, she could spit on people. She could spit on cars. She could spit on people's cars.
Wasn't bullhorn right across the car, blowing her air horn from her bullhorn at her?
Girl.
I don't know. I focused on Eileen and Dolly. That's who I focused on. And and then I clipped his live. He was sitting under the fucking tent. Yeah. He was sitting there doing a live under the tent, got up out of his seat, took his ass all the way over there around the car,
straight over,
snatched the bullhorn.
Yeah. He walked over to her. he did the confrontation. He could have easily sat on his chair and let her just continue to scream, and that would have been that. Because his whole and it even goes against his whole tactic. His whole tactic was to disrupt that house. So having another person scream random shit would have disrupted the house. Of course, I think the house was empty at that time. I'm not sure. Maybe they left or they were still there. Actually, no, they were still there. They filmed him being arrested. So the fact is that why did he get mad? I know why, because she was going to read his RSO's brother's record on a live stream, and he did not want that on the record because he likes to hide the fact that he has a red dot over his house, and they don't put red dots over people's houses for no reason.
By the way, this is the channel Main Wing Zero, Matt.
So, and Dolly has not apologized for his violent tendencies. He didn't say like, man, I just got mad and I should have not done that. That was fucking stupid of me. You know, I just got hot and, fuck, and I'm going to have to deal with it now. It was a dumbass move. Like a real man would have said, hey, I fucked up. I got mad. I got stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I should not run into her bubble and rip that thing. But no, he's going to make up some bullshit childish excuse. Oh, I didn't touch her, like a fucking 10-year-old child.
Doubles down on it. Yep.
Yeah. And if he was truly going over there to calm the situation, that he saw trouble coming, these ladies are going to get in trouble, then he would have paused on the backside of the other side of that car and said, ladies, come on.
Yeah. Tell
right?
me what,
And tried to break it up that way, not walk right up directly to her and snatch.
in the girl's. Now you're changing the story to in the girl's face. First it was his face. Now it's the girl's face. No, the girls walked over to him. What happened is she parked her car and they proceeded to follow to her location and surround her.
She was leaning on the hood of her car, literally.
Yeah.
Love MJ. Look, baby, there's plenty of video out there
Yeah.
that is not from their perspective. It's from the other cameras. So you should just go and watch all of the footage and
Yeah.
you will see what happened.
Yeah.
Not
it's
the
ridiculous.
edited, deleted footage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And like literally they walked over there and surrounded her. They did not like her there. They knew her from, because what happened is that Dolly went up to her before. This is not the first time Dolly went up to her and has tried to like be a little tough guy. It was the first time she was down there rolling up and down across the street with her dog in the carriage. So, basically screaming with no bullhorn. She just had a phone. And Dolly walked up to her and started saying insults like crack whore or something like that, and your smelly ass and stuff like that. He walked over to her the first time and did that again. She came back. They walked over to her because they didn't like her. That is not how you do it. If they're so open to to debate, to protesting and freedom of speech, why is it so that they're jumping over on the other side to fuck with this lady, and mess with her free speech? It's because Dolly has a history of being a very, very, he has a past assault history, right? With
TVs?
women. Yeah,
Yes.
with a woman. So he has a past assault. That is a history, and he's continuing that history when he assaulted this woman. So please, you want to follow a guy? This is not a man. A man does not assault women. I'm sorry. That is not a man. That is a
I appreciate
child.
you. I appreciate you following me, Love MJ and Hills. And you saying you follow me and Hills, not Dolly. I'm saying if you watch the footage, baby, it's right there. There's no way around the live footage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everything Eileen was out there yelling and saying is right. I don't know her. I'm not saying it was right, but nothing deserved him to go over there and grab that bullhorn. He don't mind when Bullhorn Betty's using it. He shouldn't mind when Eileen's using it.
Yeah.
He didn't want her to say what she was about to say. And okay, that still don't give you a right to touch somebody else's property, snatch it from them and shake their body.
Let me ask
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask anyone that's a Dolly supporter. What if that was your sister out there and this man walked over there and grabbed her bullhorn like that? Would you sit back and say, well, he didn't assault her. He never touched her. Or would you punch that motherfucker in the face?
I'd knock him right upside the head with a baseball bat.
And that's your answer. If you're going to sit by and let your sister get rip the bullhorn from her and you're just going to sit there and say, well, they technically didn't touch her, then you got some problems, sir. So he assaulted her, in my opinion. Actually, not an opinion. Actually, it's a law. He did assault her. I'm
It's a
trying to
law. It's
Yeah.
literally a law. Yeah.
So I mean,
that is considered assault.
okay. So I'm
He
just
could
making
have
sure.
pulled her arm out of socket or anything.
Yeah, so he assaulted her, and I think like you know the answer. If that was your sister, your mother that was out there, and some fucking guy came there and ripped the bullhorn from her, and it did that, you would have punched him in the face, 100%.
And said, "Who the fuck are you?"
You would have.
Thank you for your support, though, love.
Yeah, I mean, like really. I mean, come on. Let's stop with this whole argument that Dolly didn't touch. Let's be real. Let's break it down to the most basic levels. That if that was your sister or your mother, you would be fucking pissed. You would probably go to jail for beating up Dolly. Like 100%. You would not be sitting by. So let's
Allie,
continue.
Hold on, one more. Allie, I agree. She did remain calm after he grabbed the bullhorn. I think it was the first day, and before the bullhorn, she was just a little wild with the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was hyped up. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, I don't agree with everything that lady. She said some kind of crazy things at certain times. I'm going to say it.
Indeed.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, but she was there for the right reasons.
Yeah, exactly. She was she wanted to give them a taste of their own medicine, and they couldn't handle it. And instead they went to violence, and they lost because they could, they talk about freedom of speech and the right to protest, but they don't want to actually give everyone else the right to protest. And they're full of crap. And they're just too childish to admit that they were wrong and just apologize, pay his little fine, and not do it again. And that tells me that he hasn't learned his lesson at all. And I hope that.
And that's right. True Texan was right. You can't fix stupid. You can explain it to him 5 different ways. You can't make him understand it.
Well, I would suggest love me never to watch Dolly or a Betty video or Olivia video or a Molly video or a Justin Jaundice for All video or a Hash Brown video or any of those people, because all of them yell in people's faces on a consistent basis. But anyway, because they all do it. Every single one of them do it, and they go to different. Yeah. So. Okay. It says, why are you so we got this. Okay.
False lies on my name. I never said that phone call was real.
Check the channel, make sure it's him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I appreciate if you would stop lying on my name. I said it's unconfirmed.
Hold on, maybe it's
lie on me again. I'm gonna sue your ass.
Well, if it is you, T-Rev, we didn't say you said that, but we don't know if it's you.
Yeah.
If you rewind the video.
Yeah.
We didn't say that. I specifically.
That's the truth. You didn't say it. You literally specifically said.
Yeah, I specifically said it. You didn't say that.
Yeah.
But check the channel. Click on it.
Rev gang in the house. That's Rev. Come on, correct.
Here they go.
Skittles 88. Family T Rev gang up in here. Oh, okay.
Well, let's see if it is. Let's see if it is. It could be.
Dancing Dragonfly. Rev gang in the house.
Oh no, the Rev gang's in the house.
Threads and Roses.
Julie cracks me the fuck up.
Come on in here, bro. We didn't say that.
Yeah. So
come on in here.
Stop.
Yeah, she probably rewind it a little bit.
Yeah, you need to rewind it, bro.
No.
Let's get in here.
No, that was me on there.
Lisa Marie, yes, we do. Lewis will drop the link if he's still in here. Yes.
Yeah, T-Rev, that's for T-Rev only. If you want to call in.
Oh, I'm so sad he never jumped in on the panel.
We specifically read a report from another channel from the was it Daily Mail? Yeah, we even send people to go and give you some love, man. If it is you, I don't know if it is.
Why is Nerd Report scared of this motherfucker?
He doesn't know. No, he's not scared of him. You'll see. He doesn't know who he is. He just got he found the footage and whatnot. And I was texting Julie as this is going on. Like, this is not something you fuck with in the true crime community. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Like, really, it's T-Rev. He's not like fucking give me a break. The guy is like a fucking loser.
Everybody in there is saying it's him, that they're part of his community.
All
Okay,
right.
well,
Come
if
on
you're
in, bro.
still in, come on in.
We were giving you props. I saw you on the Pascal show and wanted to give you props.
Wait, he was on the Pascal show?
Yeah, he was.
Oh my god, bro. Pascal, my fucking god, man.
I like Pascal.
I don't know if someone was giving out false information about us.
I think he left.
He left?
Yeah, he left. He's not
Yeah,
here.
he added him in the thing. He's not there anymore.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
Maybe. Wait, what do you mean he's not here anymore?
I just went to tag him in a post, and it's not coming up because I want him to come in.
Maybe it's not him though. We don't know if it's him. Yeah, T Rev. We never if it's a real T Rev.
Yeah, we all said that literally, and I heard you say before it even came up that this is just allegedly. You said he even said it's not confirmed.
Yeah,
right. That's right. Lewis did say that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's not him. I think T Rev would search more unless he's talking about those the what is it?
The spirit
box. The spirit box. I'm the host. I'm Nerd Report here. The main guy. I didn't downplay that at all.
That was me. So,
yeah, that's not us, bro.
I just said I don't get down with the spirit box. That's all.
If he doesn't believe it, that's his opinion. But we didn't put you down with it. But you could call, man. I mean, you called Pascal.
I'm gonna jump on my opinion. I think spirit boxes are a scam and they're full of shit. And
that's what I said. That was me.
Yeah. And I'm going to say that. Prove me wrong. Contact Abraham Lincoln through a spirit box and tell me something no one else but anyone like the most biggest historian would know, like the most unique details. Prove me wrong. The spirit boxes are real.
Again. Just so you all know, sometimes people could use other people's name.
Yeah, but there's an awful lot of people in here that are saying they're
but they could trick people's names. You're welcome to call. You don't have to use your face.
Skittles, we understand that. Skittles, we're not saying it's not him. What we're saying is if he's still here, to please hit the StreamYard link and come on in.
Yeah, stop being a little bitch.
We really would like to talk to him.
Yeah, we got Trixie thinks we got. I do too. I think you.
What do you think, Jones?
I think Jones is in that.
I think that T Rev's a little bitch. And
bitch.
And he should have watched it before he heard, like, it's almost like he just heard his name or heard the word spirit box and inserted his bullshit.
Oh my God.
Without knowing exactly what happened leading up to y'all's conversation.
You nailed it.
I mean, like, and what a little bitch. He sends his goons to basically try to raid a chat. There's like maybe like 10 people that's there, maybe big show up for the T-Rev fans. And he's just like, doesn't have the balls to even come up on the panel and like say stuff. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is this was like a blowhole Betty moment where you just take your viewer or someone else's words for it.
Yeah.
And name wrong people as murderers.
Yeah, I mean, like, I give a lot of credit to people that jump on panels and kind of get into the shit a little bit, even when they're wrong. Because I give Ryan credit, I give Kurt credit, I give Tyler credit, I give Zavgirl credit, I give them credit because they jumped up and they went to the lion's den. But this is not the lion's den. This is like more like a kitten's den.
Yeah, he didn't want to click that link for a lot of reasons. He knew that I was going to blast him a new book.
I swear to one day I wish he jumped up to a Queen, like Queen was on panel or something. That would be hilarious. That would be the most entertaining stream to watch.
Would have looked at the thing because I gave him props because the real phone call actually he pushes back on the call. I gave you props for that if it is really him, but you know.
And we also said he did a good thing by turning it over to the FBI.
Yeah. So.
And he
question: how do we know he turned it over to the FBI? Did we have some sort of confirmation on that?
I don't know.
He said so.
Yeah. So why the fuck?
No clue.
Oh, bro, what?
I joked on.
I think he said that on the Pascal show. That's where they're getting that from. You know what I mean?
See, this is the problem. Like, why is an idiot like me like saying, "Do we have confirmation on the fact that he gave it?" Because people lie on the internet all the fucking time.
No way.
Really? People lie? Like, Pascal, bro, don't listen to people just because they say it. Like, just fucking holy shit.
Also had people on that confirmed that it was Kohlberger's voice. So yeah, we didn't.
Do we know the names of the people that confirmed it was Kohlberger's voice, or are they fans of this person?
It was the friend that remember I was telling you earlier, the one that said
the one that deleted all her social media and just disappeared. I mean, it couldn't be just like that other guy who was basically was the fire dancer guy that says he and started a YouTube channel to be famous and then realized, oh shit, this is not a good idea.
They don't
Be
cover
like-
a lot of true crime. They just kind of do it every once in a while, like the Chiron. You know what I mean? And that's why they wanted me to jump on there because I know a little bit more on this case than them. So I start pushing back on some stuff like earlier.
Say anything
Yeah. You did good. You did good.
against him. The only thing that I said was I didn't know what the hell a spirit box was. I'm sorry if that was offensive, but today was the first day
Yeah,
I
but
ever heard.
I don't think it was him. I don't think it was him.
I hope it was him
Just
actually.
coins.
I don't know.
Someone
who
compared him to
Dave is.
Jim Moore. Oh, Joseph.
Oh, I did. I said
Ah.
that. When it came to spirit box, that's what I said. I did say that. I own it. I said it. Yes. I never heard of a spirit box. When it was explained to me what it does, right away, yes. The whole Joseph Morris thing popped in my head when he changed that audio tape.
Listen,
But
I'll just say
again,
this.
no disrespect.
Okay, let's skip
In
this.
here, I
Yeah,
have
I'm
you
not
as a guest.
part of the channel,
That's
yeah.
your complaint. Like Popcorn Planet, you guys are coming on in there and supporting nerd.
Okay, let me see if we can
We
actually.
go to
support
there's a
there
girl
you
that
go. I'm
jumps
gonna drop the
on
link
towards
again.
the end.
She jumps because mostly it's just them talking.
Yep.
I don't really hear that. Okay, is this there, Angela Fender?
Yep.
Oh,
She was
please
in there
God.
fucking in the chat like nuts.
Okay, please. Is this entertaining?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Hello.
Welcome to Nerd Report.
Hey, I want to set the record. I want to set the record straight. That was
Just
absolutely.
backwards here, watch.
Yeah, that was the real T Rev. Hi, I'm Rev Gang Family.
Okay, welcome.
What a fucking loser to say I'm Rev Gang
I'm
family.
repping the family, man.
I know.
Like you would never hear me say I'm Queen Bee's family, bros. Like no. Like
And I've
Watch my
come to
face.
fight her battle.
I've
Mhm.
Watch
come
my
to fight.
face.
Like his face is like you're like oh my god. That's like the face you make when you realize like there's some idiot in the room and you're
Yep.
like oh my god. That's the face you have pity for the other person. Like oh god.
I used to look in the camera. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
And this guy's eyes is literally rolling. He's closing his eyes because he's rolling. Like, oh God,
Did she
not
say
what
I'm repping the family, or did she say Rev Gang Family?
she said. Let's put this. Oh, we can't put closed caption. Let's try to get it on. Okay, let me see. Okay, she jumps on.
Angela, how you doing?
Hello.
Welcome to Nerd Report.
Welcome.
Hey, I want to set the record. I want to set the record straight. That was
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that was the real T Rev. Hi, I'm Rev Gang Family.
Okay.
Oh,
Rev-
hell. I'm done. Angela Fender Bender, bitch.
Right.
Oh my god.
She tries to
Where-
watch what she explains here. It's so watch. It's.
I wish
so-
these people would jump on a Queen's chat. I mean, it would be so fucking. I just swear I would have fun. I would have so much
And
fun.
Boston, you said this wasn't entertaining.
This is gonna. I hope for this is gonna be. I mean, like the threatening lawsuit was kind of entertaining.
Hey, welcome.
Or like, look at Julie. Like,
Hello?
what's going on?
Hello.
Hold on. Hey,
So,
Angela.
hello.
Hello.
Hi, Angela.
Yeah. what's-
Hello. I'd like to set the record straight on the JM video. My name was associated with a repost.
A repost?
What the fuck are you
Yeah,
talking
well,
about, man?
well, like, look at
She's
me.
going in and out.
Sorry, my bad, y'all.
Is she having an anxiety attack
Anyway,
or something?
we removed the video because it was associated. And the report was the scream was not real.
She's talking with the Scream thing now. The Scream
I don't
video
know.
of Joseph Morris. What?
I don't know which one you're talking about though. What video?
With J.M. Morris,
Oh, okay.
the
Okay.
fake scream.
hmm
Wait a minute. She's saying that video was removed.
Yeah, she said that she was one of the people that posted it out like big time. Watch, you'll see in a second. I'm like looking at the camera like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Okay. I mean, okay.
Okay, so Jay Morris is Joseph Morris?
Yeah.
We're not talking about him though.
Okay. Also on the Spirit Box,
Yes.
T-Rev does a lot more than just Spirit Box.
Okay, but just so you understand, that's not an official stance of this channel. We were giving him props for getting the call and handling it so well.
I just was questioning what a spirit box was.
Yes,
I never
we're not-
heard of it
we're
before
not throwing-
until today.
Yeah, we don't. I specifically was impressed by him pushing back on the call, and I thought I made that pretty clear.
took me a minute to get in, and this is the first time I've ever called in. So
Yeah.
be patient with me, please.
Oh, okay. No worries.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it gets weirder. It gets weirder to watch.
She's like,
Oh my gosh, she was made a fool of. Be patient with me.
be patient with me. All my points have been shot down immediately, so I really don't have anything. So I'm going to play the victim now. But you're bullying me.
Mhm.
You're all bullying me.
Watch. It's like so weird. I'm frustrated at that point.
Yeah, I can tell you're smoking.
So yeah, I just wanted to set the record straight that the JM video was fake. And
Yes, everyone knows that, ma'am.
We know that.
I think everyone knows that.
Right.
we are not associated with that guy in any way.
We don't-
We,
we
didn't say
the
that.
article mentioned David Morris, not that's what I read out loud, not JM.
I'm confused here.
Yeah. I think that's where the confusion lies.
Yes, that's why I wanted to talk about it. So there's just less confusion and we're not associated.
Okay, perfect. We never thought you were. Are we good?
Get the fuck off the panel.
We good? It's just a little thing.
As far as the spirit box,
Yeah.
he does it separate from the true crime. So he does call.
Oh, he's full
Watch
of
what I
shit.
say. I go bullshit.
Oh man, I'm looking at his channel. I see the fucking.
Call in during the day.
That's why. That's a lot.
Oh, let's do a rewind of
He
that.
does call in during the day
That's why.
from the true crime. So he does call in during the day.
That's why.
It's like, no, that's a lie.
I never even watched back until now. Oh my god! I got so frustrated. I didn't know what to do.
He's like, no, that's a lie.
Wait, you said it on their panel? I thought you just said it now.
Oh, that's me on the panel.
Oh gosh.
That was
Good for you.
amazing. That was amazing. And it's like,
Okay. Well, I mean, I've seen that once in a while, but I can't really judge on that because I'm more, how would I say? Yeah, I didn't say anything about the spirit box.
I brought that up. That was me.
Yeah.
And I'm just a guest. I said I just don't get down with that. That's all.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Everybody's allowance is America. But I've seen him try to contact Kylie Rodney and stuff like that, and it's let the family grieve. Like it's going on a week ago. I saw him do a week and a half ago. That's me. It's not Lewis. It's not Jules. It's not Lisa. This is just mine.
Yeah, it's correct. Someone's saying that it was a caller. It's not Nerd Report. So
that was the real T-Rev 757, and I'm calling you to let you know that was really him.
wait. Did you just say that's her cousin?
Who?
Listen.
Just mine.
yeah, it's correct. Someone's saying that it was a caller. It's not Nerd Report. So
that was the real T-Rev 757, and I'm calling.
She says that's my cousin.
Wait, go play that again.
I think she means that the caller was her
Listen.
cousin.
Listen.
it's not Nerd Report. So
that was the real T-Rev 757, and I'm calling.
Oh,
Let me just play it.
it's not Nerd Report.
Yeah, so that was the real T-Rev 757, and I'm calling.
No, listen.
Yeah.
She says that's her cousin. Listen.
Caller. It's not Nerd Report. So
that was the real T-Rev 757, and I'm calling you to let.
You heard that?
I think he says I'm calling you to let you
757,
know.
757, yeah.
No, she's saying more than 757. She says 7. Well, listen.
And she says I'm calling in to let you know.
Listen.
Nerd Report. So
that was the real T-Rev 757, and I'm calling you to let you know that was really.
Yeah, I'm hearing that's my cousin. That's the real
I'm hearing
T-Rev, and that's my cousin.
I'm calling in to let you know.
Yeah, that's the
Hey,
lame part.
Michael.
I'm wondering if he's actually bringing his family to fight his battles now. Like he
Watch
literally.
out,
No,
Dixon here.
she did not say cousin.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe
I was
someone
gonna
else.
say, Michael, your people are around Idaho right now. He's gonna be like, "Fuck that, they ain't my people."
What?
I'm hearing cousin. Maybe the spirit box is speaking to me and telling me it's the cousin. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing the spirits.
I think so.
You think that because she said gang, family gang, or I'm part of the whatever family gang.
I'm picturing him. And he's in a furious phone call with his cousin. He's like, they're calling me out. They're calling me a fake. Can you fight my battles for me? Can you jump on
Good
this
night,
panel?
her baby.
Oh my god, I'm just thinking that's him.
Him and Red Gang family go, guys.
All right,
Well,
cool.
good.
Yeah, well, I
I'm
mean,
happy to know that.
Him and Red Gang family go, guys. T-Rex
Good night for a
757,
baby
and I'm
lover.
It's not nerd
Good
report.
night for a baby lover. Have a good day at work.
Have a good one.
So
that was the real T-Rex 757, and I'm calling you to let you know that was really him and Red Gang family go, guys.
all right,
Well,
cool.
good. I'm happy to know that it was him. I
can-
wish he would have called in.
Yeah, if he calls in, I mean, I gave him props for the phone call.
Yeah, we would love to talk to him,
So
Angela.
that means I'm part of the
Absolutely.
T-Rev gang too. So go T-Rev.
Go
Thank you.
T-Rev. Fuck T-Rev.
He's been very,
Bless
very
y'all. Bless
successful.
all of you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful night. Thank you all for your time and being patient with us. Thank you.
With us.
Thank you, Angela.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, I hate these types of people.
With us.
I hate these types of people that call in, honestly.
And
Like
if you
T-Rev's
speak with
girlfriend.
him, please let him get in touch with Lewis. We would love to have him on. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have him on. Why not?
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I think she was on a little bit of delay. I think that's
Well, sometimes people get nervous with the calls and everything.
Who is this lady?
I think someone told me that they may have put T-Rev on timeout, one of the mods. If that happened, that was an accident. We wanted them to call in. We could always do it tomorrow if you guys want to do it.
Please.
Yeah. And Shauna said that, her and I, we were talking about, all of us actually, we were talking about Dave Morris from Utah. No one ever said anything bad about what's his name? But it was
It's gonna be if they want to call in, that's cool. Pressed Ald, you questioned it, and that's what I was giving you props for.
Yep.
Here, it happened, but
is that it?
That was not.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I think
God.
that's
I'm
really it.
so I hate the fucking back, like the ass kissing, to be honest with you. Fuck this guy.
He keeps who nerd Lewis?
No,
He's a good
no,
guy.
I'm talking about this fucking T-Rev guy.
Oh, he's a
Like,
fucking whack job, bro.
I mean,
He couldn't even click the fucking link because he's so fucking scared. You know what I mean? He knows I'm gonna rip him a new fucking asshole.
is Queen still here, or I can't see if Queen's here.
Yep, I'm here. And
Okay.
yes, I cannot stand his ass either.
Yeah, like I don't want to kiss his. I don't.
Phony.
Yeah, he's such a fucking phony piece of shit. It's like, first off, spirit boxes are fucking bullshit. Okay, anyone that uses spirit boxes to contact the dead, immediately unsubscribe from that bullshit channel. Okay, it's really fucking stupid. I would love him to come in here and try to defend the science of fucking ghosts to me, and how they were talking to him and his expertise of the paranormal. But he probably won't. He probably just watched a YouTube video and then realized that he can do that. Fuck that guy. And then now he's like sitting here. He's like, "Well, we never said that." Let me see. So many people want. Oh my god. So many people want. What the fuck?
I know that you can tell that was T-Rev before because the way he spoke in the the
Can we
Zoom
like
thing.
set? We need to Georgia Peach keeps on telling me I got to go to Hooked on Phonics, but we need to send these people too. Like we all need to go. We all need to Hooked on Phonics if this is the case.
Do you see though? Do you see how the suing thing, like how he talked and like how literate he was, and now you see this in person.
I mean, I would love to see his complaint if he actually writes the complaint. You be defying me. You be defying my image. He won't know how to say defamation. So many people want to interview me over that phone call. Listen, folks, I do not know who that is. I went through.
It's throwing you off because it's spelled wrong.
Yeah, it's throwing me off because I'm reading it like literally. Through over 80K phone calls to get to that phone call, and the name came up as Dave Morse. He don't want to answer the phone or answer a text to clear his name. Where's this period? I turned it over.
No period, no punctuation.
Yeah, I turned it over to the FBI. My mind is blown. Period. I have no idea who this is, comma. But man, people should.
Hold up. Go back to my mind is blown. It should not be a period after that.
My mind is blown. Mind is a name. Blown is an action. I would say my mind is blown. Period.
Exclamation.
Well, whatever. Fine. Let's go. Lots of laughs. So cocky. Ha ha ha. Damn you guys. You calling me out. My mind is blown. Let's just say exclamation. I have no idea who this is, but man, people sharing it on their Twitters. It's we know that's the wrong there, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. THEIR, guys.
Yeah. Twitters and TikTok, etc. It's got over 15 million across all platforms. So many different medias want to interview me. And if I decide to go up, I'm most definitely got to tell them I found the number and I have not confirmed anything, period.
Again, like Queen said, that's not what he said in his motherfucking Discord.
Interesting.
So his Discord says something completely different.
Do we have a screenshot of this thing? I mean, why does this guy even have a Discord? The Discord is the devil.
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
Discord is the devil.
You're like, I will never eat. Oh my god, this is what you're. Oh, there. What time was it at the time? What time was the actual recording of for when he got the phone call? The timestamp again?
I know it was the day before, or I want to say
because Dawn tossed me a video on Discord where we were calling Discord the Devil's Lettuce, and she tossed me a video called Idaho 4, who's Brian Kobar. Did he call my live?
Ooh.
But this is after.
Didn't he say it was 83 calls in?
83.
Yeah, like 80K. He went over 80,000 phone calls to find that number. Bullshit. You know what day it is. You didn't have 80,000 fucking phone calls.
How would you even accomplish 80,000 phone calls in a day?
He whips them in and out. Boom, boom,
I mean,
boom,
let's
boom,
do the math. I mean, like, let's say how many phone calls do you think he can make a minute?
Fuck if I know.
One.
I mean, let's say he can make one phone call a minute, right? He's up 16. Okay, so let's say 16 times 16, because he's got to get 8 hours sleep, right? That's 960 minutes. 960. How is he making 80,000 calls in that time period in 960 minutes?
He wasn't.
Yes, that's the point of the calculation. It's impossible. There would be no way a man. Let's see 24 times 60, right? Let's say he never slept for 24 hours, right? And then we should say let's say divided by 80,000.
What made him think that it was Brian?
That would be, I think it says 0.018.
Well, actually, Sama just said he gives phone callers 6 minutes each call.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see. I might be doing it wrong. Let me see. 80,000 divided by 1440. 80,000 divided by 1440. Okay. Yeah, that's impossible.
Right?
That's impossible. You really need some devil lettuce. I might need some devil lettuce after this.
He gives phone callers 6 minutes each.
Okay, but seriously, what made him think?
6 minutes.
Oh, I think that guy was
3 weeks.
3 weeks, so 6 minutes each. So what's
streams?
So was he doing this like 16 hours a day, or 12 hours a day?
I think he usually runs like.
He'll run a 9-hour stream and then shut it off for an hour and then get back on for 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, let's say he does 12-hour streams, right? With 12 hours.
That's what I said. It's tragedy pimping at its best. He'll do 12 and 13-hour streams.
Okay, so that means 12.
And talk shit and run spirit boxes and shit.
That's why I jumped on there, Queen. I was like,
how many weeks? How many weeks was he doing these calls? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
Fuck if I know. I know.
Jersey,
Johnson
nobody's
just said,
ignoring you, baby. I keep typing corrections to what y'all are saying, but of course my comments are ignored. Nobody's ignoring you, baby. I've done put your comment on the screen twice now.
Yeah, I mean that's just.
You say baby as much as I do.
I know.
Let's say he's doing it for for 3 weeks, right? Let's say that. All right, 20 times. That's.
You go ahead and do that, but why would he do it for the last 3 weeks when he knows the date that he called in on? All he would have to go is the date that he called in on and look at the phone calls that came in on that date, and it's definitely not 80,000 calls.
Yeah, that's because he's lying.
Exactly.
I
guess the chat told him. Oh,
I don't think he knew it was on that date. I don't think he
Okay.
knew it was on that date, and he went through like, look at this comment.
Okay, now we did it. I did it's 720 minutes per day because he's doing 12-hour streams, right? Times it by 21 days, right? Because he needs to sleep, he needs to eat, he needs to take a shit. That's 15,120. Okay, that is not 80,000. Okay, and that's if he called up every minute. That's if he called up he didn't take a break. He didn't drink a cup of coffee.
He could just be
lying.
Well, he could be exaggerating because let's say he goes into his little phone bank, right? His little call bank. And in his call bank, since he started doing lives, he's got 80,000 calls. But then he has to narrow it down. So instead of saying the number he had to narrow it down to, he's saying 80K. I'm playing devil's advocate. He might just be say it, because his main call log might have 80,000 calls on it. We don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
But can someone tell me what made him think that Dave was Brian?
This chat, someone in our chat just said, where is it? It was his chat that brought it up.
Tell B Tim to check his Discord. I sent the link to the call.
Bada bing.
All right, this is too much math for the first
Thanks,
day
Nick.
of the year. I'm sorry about that. I just want to hear there was no way in hell that's 80K calls. Yeah, there's no way unless he has a time machine and the ability to travel through time. I would suggest if he does, I would suggest not to do YouTube anymore.
He catered to his chat when this chat was like, "Oh my god, that could be the killer," and then that's where he came up with the idea. Okay, all right, guaranteed.
I mean, because let's be real, you're basically it feels like he's now backpedaling. He says, well, I never said it was, but I'm going to keep it up. But I'm going to say it's allegedly. So I'm going to ride the middle. Bro, if you know if you're not confirmed, why is it on why did you make a video clip of it?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Why clip it out?
You're smarter than Joseph Morrison. I will give you that one with that move. Because at least you didn't just double down. You're sticking to the middle. You're like, well, if this gets disproven, I can just say, well, I always said it. It wasn't. It could be false. But then you kind of lean towards it could be true, and you keep it up.
Oh, Cody's right. I think the spirit box said it was 80K. That makes sense.
No, he's talking shit.
I know.
On the spirit box.
Hey, Gen X. Hey, Burden.
How you doing? The spirit box tells all the truths. Okay, honestly, why is all these spirit box channels being getting successful? Why are people watching spirit box channels?
It's fucking mind-boggling.
BTM?
Which link?
In the back.
To the is it in the back?
Yeah, I put in the back the video of the bit, but it's a 2-hour live. A 5-hour live.
God.
Where's it's a 5-hour live. I don't know. I mean, I asked for it's. I think I'm hearing.
Didn't someone say 4 hours and 49 minutes or something?
One December 14th. Let me
440.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Someone's grabbing the actual December 14th one.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't heard. I've only heard a portion of that, 45 seconds.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Me too.
Let me see. The spirit box said it was 80K. Oh, Cody, okay. Maybe he should stop letting his chat dictate his content. Well, I mean, if you don't let your chat dictate their content, then you actually have to do research. So,
Yep.
Burden, did you send that to BTM or me?
Oh, wait. Okay, let me check. Because sometimes let me see. All right. So, Burton did send it to me. Here is the clip. Okay, one moment. It's on Twitter.
Fuck a T-Red.
Okay, I could play on Twitter. Let me just X out that shit.
You're welcome. Love you.
I mean, I didn't know you that much, Joneson, but okay.
I do that.
I mean, kind of awkward, but let's
No,
go
it's
with
not. Would that make you feel awkward, BTM?
It would definitely make me feel awkward if I heard that from you on this chat. I would be like, okay. I'd be like, okay, ma'am, we're done. Goodbye. And then
Oh,
just jump.
yeah.
I know, right?
I'm ready. I'll play it.
Bet you are.
All right, let's see.
And I've worked with probably at least 10 Sigma Chi members. And, you know, the one thing that every single one of them I feel like has asked me is, if you were going to kill somebody, how would you get away with it? And I just wonder if maybe
this is who he's
maybe
claiming. It's
this
Brian
is
Kohlberger right here.
Yeah, he's claiming Brian Culver. We'll find out when he does his pleading if that's his voice in the plea. When he does his plea, when he does his he has to go in front of the judge. So
When he says one word?
yeah, when he says one word, we immediately know if he's a liar. This guy. So it'll be amazing.
And it's called like
Maybe.
was this him? What she said, Tammy Lou, and I don't know. T Rev did search his calls because on his live titled "Was This Him?" or whatever, he had a sub searching his lives for it.
Okay.
this is nothing more than some kid in a fraternity trying to prove himself. And that was it.
So you said you worked with 5 or 6 Sigma Chi kids, and they asked you if you can kill somebody, they can get away with it?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Oh
And
my God!
I know that's a thing that
He's like insinuating.
Did he just enter that sound clip?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like what?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was someone on here. He put. Oh, okay. Can you play it again?
Why would anyone compliment him on his ability to interview when he just added a sound clip? Oh my God! Like, okay, that's kind of a bad idea when you're interviewing an actual possible criminal.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Can kill somebody, they can get away with it?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Oh
And
my God!
I know that's a thing that just like maybe people say, trying to.
Wow.
Who is saying he did a good interview? Like, I honestly, even like the coffee lady did a better interview than that. Like, at least she didn't put like sound clips.
There's more sound bites in it. Just wait. Oh, Burden of Proof just said it too. Look, and there's more sound clips. Yes.
Oh God. Like even the coffee lady didn't like. Imagine she did an interview with Nick the diver. And he was like, "Oh my God!"
Hold on, though. In his defense, he didn't know at the time that they thought this was Brian. He probably thought this was someone who was like a wackadoodle and was just giving him shit.
Well, it is a
Imagine-
wackadoodle.
Imagine we live in the reality that this could be real, right? And the prosecution is gonna have to play this in the courtroom. And they have to play.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! No way.
Now I'm kind of hoping it's real, to be honest with you, that this gets played in the courtroom. Like, oh my God! Like maybe we're just wrong. Maybe he really did interview him. I'm starting to believe him now. I'm starting to believe T-Rev.
Oh.
That like have interesting conversation, but like just in my head, it's like it's always been these dudes that were in the fraternity. And so it makes me wonder if it's a thing that's in their like culture that they ask to see how smart you are and whatever, and what kind of answer you come up with, and someone took it too far.
Oh, what kind of dudes would ask?
That's alarming.
It is.
Yeah,
Considering his survey.
His survey, yeah.
What do you want? I'm not reading the chat. Is it just what this guy's saying?
No. I'm talking about
We're
the
saying
clip. It's alarming because it's what he's saying is basically kind of like the survey.
I mean,
Let's read it.
is.
Let me read it. Let me listen to it again.
I'm trying to
See
think
how
of a better
smart
way
you
to-
are that were in the fraternity. And so it makes me wonder if it's a thing that's in their like culture that they ask to see how smart you are and whatever, and what kind of answer you come up with, and someone took it too far.
no.
Like
Yeah.
somebody-
What kind of dudes would ask you that?
Just by how
That-
sketchy.
that's
Crazy as shit.
Which sequence?
I said this is super sketch.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's just by even the way he's talking, like, oh really? Oh
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's he's like pretending to be.
Ah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's like pretending to act like
Yeah.
it's. Yep.
But that's what this person. I get in my opinion, Brian would be like that with some people, but
We'll
not
see.
others.
We'll see.
As part of his facade,
We'll see if he's telling the truth when we hear him in the courtroom, because he's gonna have to talk, and as soon as he talks, we know.
I mean, I'm not saying that's him, but it was alarming. Me and Jones and both were like, wait, hold on.
Guys, let's not forget he already traced the phone call back to David Moore's. So
okay.
You know what I mean? So we already know it's not him.
Yeah, well, I want to believe so this gets actually played in the courtroom, and then we hear this.
Say, trying to like have interesting conversation, but like just in my head.
Oh my god!
We can get away with it.
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah. And I know that's
like just having that heard in the prosecution in this like fucking murder case, like, oh my god, it's just like we're in clown world if that's the case. Like, holy shit.
And that's an outrageous statement, man.
Yeah, like they would have to. They can't even cut it. They couldn't even cut it out because it would be part of evidence. They couldn't like edit it out. Oh my god.
Write their names down.
Yeah, man. Like I like horror movies and all that kind of stuff, and I'll watch those kind of things. But like when someone like
that comment
in person,
Prosser gang,
not fooling us.
Yeah, of course. You never fool the Prosser gang.
and stuff like that, it's kind of like jarring. It's like, what? Why are you saying something like that?
Did he just put stop the cap?
Oh my god.
Yes, that's another sound. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is gonna be prosecutor's evidence. This is gonna be like the main evidence in the case, guys. Oh my god! Stop the cap.
Stop them.
It's like, what? Why are you?
And then he's gonna be on the stand. He's gonna have to testify the validity of this, of this thing. It's like, yeah, and they're gonna be like, so did
Stop
you
the cap?
Stop the cap. What made you put in stop the cap?
Stop the cap.
Exactly. They're both of you. Exactly. What made you put that in and stop the cap?
And he's gonna have to be like, well,
oh my god.
Oh my god. I just
stop the cap beats him.
Stop the cap. I don't even know what stop the cap means, to be honest with you. But
really?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Capping is like,
BTM be capping. BTM be capping.
I don't even know what stop the cap is. I don't know this term, honestly. I really don't.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, that's man. Who said that to you?
Who said that to you?
Yeah, we would like to know who said that to him, but apparently you just focused on putting like stop the cap.
Rev.
Stop the cap.
Sloth son bitch.
Stop the cap, guys. Stop the cap. He was.
BTM, you can't make fun of it if you don't know what cap means.
It just the guy is supposedly interviewing a possible suspect. Like, this is a serious murder. Like, this is supposed to be like a serious matter. You're discussing a murder of 4 people, and he's adding like sound clips, like "Stop the cap," like "Oh my lord."
Exactly.
And
that makes
like,
it even more. Makes you know that you don't believe it. Or what happened to it?
I mean, like, and now the guy is literally talking about how there is a gang of kids talking about how they can get away with murder, and your first reaction is to hit the sound button. Like, you don't say to yourself, "Whoa, who are these kids? Do you have their names? When did this
I'm sure
happen?"
he re-edited it, but
Oh my god, let's pray.
What happened to it? It went away.
Yeah.
Did you pull it down, Joneson? Stop capping, Joneson.
No, I didn't pull it down.
No, I put it down.
Oh, there was like 3 minutes left.
No, there wasn't. It was completely done.
Oh, I thought there was like 3 minutes and change left. That's
No.
it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought I only heard a portion of that.
No, it's not.
Let me see if there's more, because that's just from YouTube.
Burden said she sent you the full conversation with the caller.
Okay, maybe I just went too quickly with it. 1 second. My apologies.
Yeah, there was definitely more because I saw the time thing. It's like 3:30.
Yeah, because the one I was looking at was a 2-minute clip. I don't see the full thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you know the time? Like, if you could type the time. Oh, okay, it's like 15 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, I got it now. I guess we're gonna hear a lot more sound clips.
Stop the cap.
I mean, by the way, this is fair use, fair use, fair use. If you say it 3 times, it's fair use. That's the law.
Tim, did you Google stop the cap yet?
I'm not Googling stop the cap, to be honest with you. I'm already dumb as it is. I don't need more.
Stops the cap. And another one. And another one. Another one
Okay,
stops the cap.
let's play this. We're gonna see what he's
from.
Dave.
Call from.
That sounded so like malevolent. Dave. Like, holy shit. I'm immediately
Dave
thinking-
Morse.
It says Dave.
Yeah, it says Dave.
Yeah.
That's to Dave Morse as well. So, boom. Go ahead.
Oh, there it is. Here's your fucking signs.
Right.
Call from.
Dave.
Hey, what's up, Dave? You live?
Hey, what's up, man? Is this T-Rev?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Not much, man. I found you today. I watched your live earlier this afternoon and been watching this one. And the thing that strikes me kind of weird about all this is that I live in a college town, and I've worked with probably at least 10 Sigma Chi members. And, you know, the one thing that every single one of them I feel like has asked me is, if you were going to kill somebody, how would you get away with it?
That's bullshit.
And I just wonder if maybe this is nothing more than some kid in a fraternity trying to prove himself. And that was it.
So you said you worked with 5 or 6 Sigma Chi kids, and they asked you if you can kill somebody, they can get away with it?
He said 10.
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah. And I know that's a thing that just like maybe people say, trying to like have interesting conversation, but like just in my head, it's like it's always been these dudes that were in the fraternity. And so it makes me wonder if it's a thing that's in their like culture, that they ask to see how smart you are and whatever, and what kind of answer you come up with, and someone took it too far.
Oh, wow. What kind of dudes would ask you that?
Well,
that's crazy as shit, man. That's an outrageous statement, man. I'd write their names down.
Yeah, man. Like
yeah, man. I
He
write
sounds
their
so
names.
young too, by the way.
Yeah, I write all their names down. Yeah, man. I'll write everyone's names down. Like, okay, bro. Okay.
There you go, Tim. That's exactly when they're lying. You say stop capping.
Like,
Stop.
is he also imbibing on the devil's lettuce too on this call? I'm just wondering. Does anyone know?
He sounds a little stony.
I'm starting to think that's becoming a recurring theme with these types of content creators. I'm just wondering.
You should, dude.
He sounds socially awkward to me.
Yeah, let's see.
Like you know, I like horror movies and all that kind of stuff, and I'll watch those kind of things. But like when someone like
confirmed Friday the 13th. Remember, we all talked about the 13th. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Boom.
Confirmed.
Okay,
we solved the crime. We solved the crime, guys.
This is gematria now, guys. If you don't know this, it's called gematria. I know what Tim knows what gematria is.
I don't know what gematria is.
Holy shit, Tim.
You know, Jason Voorhees. We figured out the case. Johnson, we've done it. Queen, we've done it. We solved the case.
Gematria is using numbers and symbols basically to come up with some sort of prediction answer or whatever you might call it.
All right, good.
Keep that going.
That's what we got you, Nick. We got you, Nick.
There we go.
I play the videos because, you know, literally Jones has AOL dial-up internet.
Bitch. Damn.
Oh, look what Lex Luthor just said.
Let's see what Lex Luthor says. You are too cute. Thank you. Let me see. Lex Luthor. T-Rev didn't know that they have Sigma Chi all over different states. He thought there was only the one in Idaho, so he was a bit confused when he mentioned the fraternity. I mean, I can't really. I mean, like, I'm going to say that
he's Trev's mod. T-Rev's mod. Sorry, I said Trev.
Right, but that, I mean, and that kind of explains a little bit as to why he thought, you know what I'm saying, there was only one, but still.
I mean, I'm not going to hold against him. I mean, because I don't know jack shit about fraternities, so
I could tell.
whatever. I
But
didn't
if
even
he's
catch
faking
that.
it, it is a problem.
Let's see. Maybe we're going to figure this out. We're getting the down.
Like if he
Lex Luthor,
posted on
you're a mod
Discord,
for a couple other people too.
yeah, Perplex, Dolly.
Ooh,
wow, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, do you believe in spirit boxes and shit like that too, or?
The tarot cards are telling me yes.
I'm praying he's gonna say no. I mean that sincerely, Mr. Lex Luthor.
I mean, I don't know. He may not. I don't know.
Oh, please tell me he does.
Can I imagine? Please tell me what the title of this video is in reference to with.
Yes, baby, we're gonna go we're gonna go watch Jimmy Lady's conversation with Missa. So run back and tell them that, okay? Make sure you be very, very thorough.
In specific.
Tell them Joneson is doing a live about you. She's gonna be playing Missa and Jimmy Lady, who is now what? Dom DeFur and the Hive Lady.
Or
Do we have him committing battery queued up?
Come to the bright side.
Yep. All right, we gotta get through this. We're getting down to the bottom of this. We might be.
Yeah.
We're getting down
after Dolly. We're shutting it down.
And palms are sweaty.
Person says some stuff like that. It's kind of like jarring. It's like,
jarring.
Why are you saying something like that?
Stop the cat.
Yeah, that's man. Who said that to you?
Pecan, hey baby.
Like, literally, like, I before I even called, I counted on my hands, like how many of these guys I can remember that I worked with at this bar, and there's like 10 of them. I swear that question has always come up, and it could just be nothing. Like maybe people say that, but I just it makes me wonder if that's a part of that thing, and like someone just took that question,
smoke them if you got
and that idea, and like took it too far. Like, oh, I'm going to prove to these guys that I'm
took
in
that
the club
question
or
that I
whatever.
did.
So let me hear this right. You said you were working.
You go back and I do want to hear that again.
Sigma Chi
Yeah,
guys.
took that question that I did.
And that idea, and took that question.
Idea.
Someone just took that question, and that idea, and like took it too far. Like,
Okay.
oh, I'm going to prove to these guys that I'm in the club or whatever.
So let me hear this right. You said you were working with 6 Sigma Chi guys, and they said how could they get away with killing somebody?
Yeah, more like 10. But they would say that to me. They would say like,
you are fake news.
If you were going to kill somebody, how would you get away with that?
Oh my God.
And
why would they be saying that?
What are these guys' names?
Well, I'm not
very
Let me get like, come on, drop 2 or 3 of them, first and last.
In the social security number.
That's a broad statement. I mean, you're calling me with this information when you should be on the phone with the police.
Word.
Well,
this
I'll give him that.
I'll give him that. That's
Yeah,
a good
I'll give him
remark.
that too, yeah.
I'll give him that. I gave him the devil's due. The devil's due.
I'm in a different state.
I don't care if you're in Mexico. If that's the case, and the people from the Sigma Chi told you that how can you get away with murder? I mean, I'd be on the phone telling them that.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is maybe it's like an exercise of like, if you were going to make pasta for 100 people, how would you like prepare? How would you like execute that? Like, it's not like they're actually asking you because they want to do it. It's more like, how smart are you? How good are you? That's what I'm getting at, is that maybe they're saying, I'm going to present you with this question and see like how, capable you are, like with problem solving and this and that. and maybe somebody at that fraternity took that question and took it too far.
So you're saying, so you were saying you were in Moscow.
No, I wasn't in Moscow. No, I'm in a different state.
So, but you're saying you're in a different state, but you just said Sigma Chi House people. That's how they would get away with murder. So how would somebody ask you that if you're in a different state?
That's where he fucked up. That's where he fucked up.
I guess what I'm
went from 5 to 10. So I mean, honestly, it doesn't even say. It sounds inconsistent.
Yeah,
I worked at
lie
least
right
10.
there.
Yeah, that's where he fucked up because Sigma
Yeah.
Chi is everywhere, and that's.
I don't
where
even understand why he put this out like this, considering that he says his name at the beginning of the call, and then he traces the number, and it comes back to the guy that said his name at the beginning of the call. So why was this even put out?
I know why.
Yeah, so far, I mean,
oh my God, stop capping me, stop lying. You know what I mean? Like he's basically
Yeah.
calling the guy a fraud, and he's not the real killer.
Yeah, but I mean, but he says Idaho for Brian
Yeah.
Carver calls in.
So that is why
That's
he's
clickbait.
a tragic pimp right now.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
why
like
he's
first
being labeled
off, we like analyze this call. The only thing he basically said is that Sigma Chi people came up to him about how to get away with a murder. He didn't verify what state he was in. He could have been in Alaska. I mean, not Alaska. Let's just say not Alaska, because I don't think Sigma Chi is Alaska. Well, let's just say California. Pennsylvania. Well, not Pennsylvania, because the killer's from Pennsylvania.
Hold on,
That's what
Allie
I'm
said,
set it for.
no. The caller didn't lie. T-Rev said 5 guys, and the caller, not the caller. The caller said 10 guys.
Exactly. Yes, I heard that as well.
Okay. All right. Because so far this does not I can't figure out any way how you can figure this is Brian.
I can't either. I can't understand what made them think.
Maybe
his chat. He catered to his chat, and this is his clickbait for his afterwards.
Yeah, we got 10 more minutes.
Well,
so
that's
we'll see.
really shitty. That's why
it is.
called your
Sigma
bitch
Chi
ass
members,
out.
but it was in a different state, not from that.
Let's see.
Not in
There's 10
Moscow, in a
minutes
different
left.
state. I'm just saying maybe the culture of that fraternity, like they have questions that they ask, and maybe somebody took that question too literally and too seriously as a way to prove themselves.
And what state are you in?
Good question.
I'm in Utah.
Okay.
So I mean, you can't give up the identity of anybody who asks you that. You don't think that's important to the families that need justice? So these people
Well,
that
no,
could
I
be
mean,
there?
I worked with these people. This is probably 10 years ago. I'm not trying to say that I know the literal people. I'm just.
Oh my God, he's doing a Ronnie Jones, a Ronnie thing. Oh my God.
Yep, I brought that's what I brought up on their report. I said this is
doing a
so
Ronnie.
similar to Ronnie Jones.
Because he's 10 years ago, he's bringing up, he wants to be the center of attention. He's basically bringing up bullshit. Okay.
This is more of a me kind of scrutinizing the culture of
Coco, good to see you.
secret societies or whatever, fraternities,
like
this club mentality, our group and our thing. Which I don't have a problem with it necessarily, but it's a thing that's kind of been in the back of my mind through all this.
I mean, that's pretty crazy, man. I'm just trying to figure out who would ask you that and why you wouldn't even report something like that. If somebody asked me that shit, you wouldn't report that to the authorities?
I just kind of thought they were kind of trying to be edgy or something, if you ran over your neighbor's dog, how would you get away with it? Kind of that kind of attitude.
Yeah, but why would that conversation even come about?
I don't know. That's my thing. That's why it's.
And you're saying you're a teacher?
Stuck with me. I'm not a teacher. No. I just worked. I worked at a bar with some frat boys.
Okay.
I'm just. It just makes me wonder if the culture of fraternities and that kind of thing, the things that they do, maybe it went too far.
I don't know, man.
Does that sound like a thing? Have you heard anything like that, or I don't know?
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I just don't understand how. First of all, how old are these people that you were working with? How old do you think they are now?
A lot of them are probably in their late 30s, early 30s. And I don't think they had anything to do with this. I'm just wondering more about like if the Greek, the fraternity sorority thing, like that they've got stuff going on in there that like someone feels like they got to prove themselves, and they take a benign kind of question that's more about trying to ask you like to prove yourself, how smart you are, and they took it too far.
Okay. Trying to think here, man. So I mean, are these people that you seen on a regular night basis at where you worked at the bar? Are these people that
Yeah, I worked with them.
So how do you know? And you said you never lived out there. So
no.
How do you know they went to the Sigma Chi?
Because they did. Because I know they did. Like some of them lived at that house in Utah where I live. I'm not saying.
So far, I'm getting from this guy is bringing up his personal experience with the Sigma Chi in his neighborhood, and he's basically using that as an example of maybe the culture of these like fraternities. He is not claiming that he actually knows the fraternity in Idaho. I mean, am I wrong in that?
No, you nailed it. That's exactly what is going on right now.
Yeah,
he's using his life experience from where he is. Okay.
And he's trying, because there's been people that have been saying that it could be a fraternity with their conspiracy theories craziness. I mean, unless I'm missing something like some sort of key information so far. But I don't know any way this is connected to Brian. Like, I can't imagine. This is just so random. Like, this is just some guy who's calling about his life experience of working in a bar with some college kid saying, how would you get away with murder? Well, I mean, like, okay. I mean, like, that's a creepy question, but they're in another state. They're in Utah.
And I guess T-Rev did put out something after this saying it's not him. And I guess change the title and change it. Why would you put Idaho 4 Brian Colbert calls in ? Not confirmed, allegedly. I mean, like, let's play it real. That's ridiculous.
Saying that all fraternity members are murderers. What I'm saying is like maybe questions like that and things, No,
I get what you're saying on that end. I'm asking you, how do you know they were at the Sigma Chi? Because if you live in Utah, how do you know all these 5 to 10 guys went to the Sigma Chi? In case you're friends with them, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I worked with them, and then I'd actually
see. This is the miscommunication. He's not realizing there's more than one Sigma Chi.
Yeah.
Up to their house at like some parties before.
Okay.
It wasn't.
I'm not trying to back on you, but I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to grasp how you knew these guys, or you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to grasp how you knew they went to the Sigma Chi. How?
Can you pause this real quick?
Yeah, some of them lived there, and I went.
So the one thing I get here is T-Rev is asking a lot of questions that are kind of trying to, because like I don't know how he got the vibe that it was him or whatever right away, and he started that from the jump of the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think this is a setup call.
No, not that it's a setup call, but it's just like he wanted. You know what I mean?
It sounds like this is what he's trying to say. It sounds like someone did a Ronnie Jones where they're calling in and they're like trying to give their own life experience. They're like in their 30s. They're saying like a local fraternity came up to him and used to talk about, how would you get away with murder? And he wanted to understand. He was trying to ask T-Rod about how does it get into these mind, like how do these groups think like this? So he was trying to have a philosophical conversation with the guy, and the guy was literally taking a philosophical conversation as a literal admission of guilt of some sort of crime, and not realizing that the guy was just talking about philosophically how could people in a fraternity think like this. But the problem is he didn't think this is the problem. Like he literally took it, and then he thought the guy was trying to lie about it and try to get him with I got you because you said Sigma Chi or something like that. Yes. Like, come on. I mean, there's more than one Sigma Chi.
It's like the conversation right when it started, he thought he was the killer. You know what I mean? So that's what's alarming to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is the narrative.
They're doing the same thing right now for Dolly's page. They're saying that the killer called in there too. So
I mean, like this is nothing. There's no information in here. Like I heard Nerd Report say like this guy from that other guy said, "Well, you really got some like he said things that the other guy couldn't say." What?
Yeah, but you heard, but that's the thing. That once I said, yeah, but that's all over the place, and he goes, yeah, that's true. And Julie said, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like this is the problem with rumors. Rumors spread. Like someone said a killer came, and the people edit and put in things that were not in the video, and they don't bother watching the video. I'm sure that guy did not watch that video because I'm listening to it, and I'm hearing so far nothing absolutely nothing that connects Kohlberger here. Maybe there's 5
Not
minutes more.
Kohlberger. You're talking about Morrison. The
Oh,
guy
it
that-
says here Brian Kohlberg calls in. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize he calls in live, not confirmed. Oh my god, I don't know why I even didn't see that part. So that's total clickbait, dude. You need
So
to
he doxed them.
I mean, in a well, this
So
is
he put his name and the town he lives in out there.
this is
That's
after
right.
the
Says
fact.
that's not a dox. Guess what,
That's a
homie?
dox.
That's a fucking dox. Frenchie Tribe. I just went and looked at the thumbnail that you're talking about.
Here, I'll play it some more.
Went up there and like hung out and like they were all nice and everyone was pretty cool. I guess I'm wondering if there's like a thing, because they have secret things they do in those fraternities, and it makes me wonder if like
This is the theory part. He's trying to say like
questions like that, like if you were going to murder somebody, how would you get away with it? That's maybe more trying to like figure out like how smart you are. Somebody took it too literally and thought they could prove themselves. That's kind of my only thing, and that's why I don't know. That's why I called.
That's from the movie
Trying to
Skulls.
figure out, I really, really, really just trying to figure out how you knew that. First you said 5 and then it jumped to 10.
No, he did not.
Well, first you did say 5 though.
No, you're lying.
You said 5 guys, and then you jumped up to 10.
No, he didn't.
And I'm just trying to figure out how you knew that. I don't know the Sigma Chi like that. All I know is this Sigma Chi house is in Moscow, Idaho. So
yeah, and I'm not saying that Sigma Chi's are murderers. That's not what I'm trying to say.
No. I didn't say you were saying that, but to say that they asked how you get away with a murder, that's just it's a broad statement.
Yeah, man. It's not.
Why is this going on so long? I don't understand.
Like, what? Like, we're having some beers. Why
because this caller didn't correct him.
And I don't think
he didn't correct him and tell him Sigma Chi was
I think
everywhere.
it was more of a mental exercise, but to me, it's like not that. It's not a
I
cute
don't
question.
think he thought that though.
It's messed up.
Right.
I don't think the caller thought.
No, I see what you're saying, but I mean,
he didn't know.
You did say 5.
You know what's amazing? I could put this up to 175, and it sounds like they're having a normal conversation. It doesn't sound sped up. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really
No,
slow.
Nick, he did know because he said the house in my state.
Yeah, but he's on his statement there.
Well,
you did. I'm just saying you did. I pay attention to what people say.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, that's.
But I mean, I don't. Maybe it was 6, 7, 8. I don't. Maybe you can't retract all the way and just said 5 because you were nervous. I have no idea.
I get nervous. I don't normally like call into things and do this kind of thing, but like this has been a thing in the back
he's
of my head
doing this
after
on
like hearing about
purpose.
this stuff for the last few weeks, and it's I don't know. I just wonder if if this was even more senseless than a jealous boyfriend or whatever. Like if it was just someone trying to prove themselves, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this is an inappropriate call for your show, but I just
I mean, you
throw it out there,
said
man.
Sigma Chi guys, but I mean, if they're in their 30s, it wouldn't. I'm pretty sure most of these other dudes are what? Are they any of them that go to the college now?
Oh no. I'm saying they're probably in their 30s now. At the time, that I worked with these guys like 10 years ago. I'm not trying to say it's any of these guys.
And he mentioned that earlier that it was 10 years ago, so he's not.
Lex
listening.
Luthor,
I'm just trying to say like maybe that, they had.
There's a little conflict because he didn't claim that it was the caller on YouTube, but supposedly in his Discord he posted that. So
I mean, he has the video on his channel. It says Idaho 4 Brian Kohlberg calls in live ? Not confirmed allegedly.
yeah, it's just
and it's clearly like he, what I mean, come on. I mean, what proof if he said something that would like, maybe like, well, I went to school in Idaho, or I live in Pennsylvania, or something like that.
Says a lot.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
And like he seems like a good guy, you know what I mean? Or I'm not sure if you're a guy or girl, but if you look at the title right there, what does that tell you? Just what does that tell you, Lex?
What information have we heard in this call? Because we listened to it pretty deeply. That would lead us to believe this is Brian Kohlberger, or even an insinuation it's Brian Kohlberger. There's zero.
I don't understand what brought that up. What made that even what even made that a question? I don't understand. Did the subscriber say, "Oh my God, you had this weird guy call up the other day"? What happened is they found out he used Reddit, and they're like, "Okay, fuck it. We're gonna if he uses Reddit, he must use everything else. I bet he's watching all these YouTube channels," and they just run with it.
Yeah,
but he shouldn't have even put it out.
Yeah, I'll stop doing that because I think that's pretty much it.
Lex Luthor said the title of this live says "Checking Out Idaho 4 and Dolly Vision." Oh, you want this title for right here?
Yeah,
we're
this
going
is
They're
down.
Dolly.
talking, Lex Luthor, they were talking about the live that was up on the screen.
Yeah.
Not my live, the live that we were playing, T-Rev's video.
Yeah, we're talking about the Idaho 4. The guy claimed that the killer called him up.
Allie Joe
Allegedly.
put it right there for you, baby.
Yeah. I think we're done with that. I mean, I don't see anything in that live that would ever possibly lead me to
Queen's
believe that's
gone.
it. Yeah, Queen's
Just-
Spear.
Real quick before I forget, Lex, though, are you in his Discord?
He said that.
Yeah, I would like to know, are you in his Discord, Lex?
Yeah, that would be good to know. He said he can't say whether it was or was not the killer. That call, bro, come on. Like, we know what he's doing. He's playing the middle. Like, come on. What is in that call? I mean, like, does he have a
No,
recording?
the title doesn't state it to be a fact. I agree, but it's insinuating. It's clickbait. It's tragedy pimping.
Yeah, it's 100%
It's
tragedy.
getting people. He knows it's going to bring people to his channel.
Yeah, and that's the point. We're not actually like accusing T-Rev.
No, not at all.
It's the clickbait thing. It's just a clickbait thing.
It's insinuating like that, but there is no information in that call that would lead me to believe in any, not even 1%, that that's the guy calling, unless he has a recording of the voice. Maybe, who knows? Maybe, but that's just fucking weird. I don't understand how that call was even thought to be that guy.
And Lex Luthor, that's the best thing he could have done. Go to Lex Luthor's next message right below that one, right below Allie Joe's. You look up, and everyone on social media and Twitter was sharing his audio and clipped his video. If you see T-Rev's Twitter, the very next day he made a public tweet. Go read his tweet.
What is?
Well, y'all do realize, I think, that this killer did this to prove he could outsmart. And that's what this guy is saying.
Okay.
This caller.
Let me explain. Let me explain something to you.
And that's why it's getting so like traction on it. You know what I mean? Because they're putting that two and two together.
Listen, if you want to disprove a conspiracy theory, you don't put up a video that says Idaho 4 Kohlberger calls in live, not confirmed. You would put in like you would say like, hey, this guy called in. It was very fishy. I don't know too much about it. This is the call. I don't have any source that confirms that this is the guy. And that's it. And maybe he did.
Let me explain to you that if it were me, even if I thought 1%, I had a 1% guess that this was the guy, I wouldn't be putting it anywhere.
Queen B, go to her comment. That's nailed it. He traced the call back to Dave, not Brian. So his title is most certainly a clickbait title. That is the best way to put it right then and there.
I mean, come on, man. Like that title.
Go ahead, Allie Joe.
Crazy.
Okay. I'm like typing like crazy in the chat and I'm like, stop.
Yeah,
she doesn't I don't know if she saw the title of the live. Like I think Lex completely didn't see the title of the live. She had to have not, because her statements make it obvious she didn't see it. Like, can you pull the live back up and just show her the title of the live?
Sure.
Because she's saying that no, the call just happened nonchalantly, and then other people speculated that it was the killer, and other people started the rumor. But that's not the truth. He titled his live that specific thing.
He still has it up. Here, I'll show
so
it.
He started that rumor, not other people clipped it and posted it and shared it and all that other stuff. He never insinuated anything. All that he said was that it was a weird ass call. No. Look at the title.
It says,
can you
here.
Show it right there? Idaho 4 Brian Kohlberger calls in live, ? Quotation marks, not confirmed, quotation marks, allegedly. You see that title, Lex Luthor, right there. He put that title on there. He's the one who put that on there.
It's still up.
Insinuating that Brian Kohlberger called in. Yeah. He did that. Nobody else.
Yeah, he could have taken it down, and he could have taken it down by now too. That's another thing. It's still up.
Yeah, you could change the title and it says not.
Do you see that title? Like, that's what we're talking about. It was a clickbait title that he insinuated it was the caller. So he started that rumor.
After he went back and found out it was this Dave whatever and doxed him.
Well,
right?
He literally said in the beginning. Call from Dave.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, come on, man. It's.
I mean, like right off the bat, it said Dave, and then when he searched, it said Dave. So why keep this title up? Why not change it and say fake caller? Don't even put his full name on. Don't even dox him, but just yada yada yada, and just make it right. You know what I mean?
Well, I believe other people
the
think
same
too
amount
he
of
wouldn't
views on
call
it.
in under his own name.
You know what I mean? You'll get the same amount of views on it too. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna want to hear the call because it's all bullshit. We want to hear the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's a clip from the guy's channel. This is a video from his channel. We are not editing it. He edited this. This is not me. This is the guy's channel.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna bang my head against the wall. I swear to God.
I mean, like, do you want me to show you? Like, I mean, like, I could show you. I'm still like, look, the videos, look. It says it right here. Idaho, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. This is his video. Right here. 15 minutes, 31 seconds. Idaho, Brian Kohlberger calls in live, question mark.
There's some kind of miscommunication going on. Like they think that we're saying
that he thinks that T-Rev thinks this is real, but that's
right.
not what we're saying. We're saying the title.
No, I think he knows that it's not real. He knows it's not real. And that's even more of the point, is that he knows it's not real, yet insinuated that it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they see that question mark and they think that that just wipes away.
Allegedly.
You know,
I can call you a murderer, Ali, allegedly, and I can
with a question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
That's
come on.
called insinuation. Insinuated. It's an insinuation. That's the definition of insinuation. Is when you put a statement out there, you might not say it as confirmed fact, but you put the thought out there into the universe for people to speculate.
You put the name out there. Like if we didn't put the name on that title, do you think anyone would have came to the thought that that was Brian Kohlberger? No.
You put Brian Kohlberger. You didn't say David M. I don't want to say his name. You know what I mean? But it's already it's out in the public everywhere, so it's not even at this point.
Oh my God.
Like,
yeah, and then he doxes the guy. Like what?
Yeah, and tries to dox like random guys
just to cover his own ass. He doxes the guy to cover his own ass. I don't understand. Like what? That guy didn't do anything. He called into your show to have a conversation about the topic you were having.
By the way, this is what happens when you call into people with your real name. Never call into these fucking channels with your real name. This is what people keep on saying. Why don't you have your real name? Why don't you have an avatar? Well, because of that fucking reason.
He should have put so-called caller calls in, little sketchy.
Little sketchy.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that, but you can't even put that. You're gonna be like debunk. I would have put debunked. We debunked a caller calling. Not even that, because the guy didn't even insinuate that he was the person. He was just giving us facts.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he was speaking philosophically. He was like, how could he was kind of leading to like the whole sorority type of idea, like maybe the sorority did it philosophically. But that's
it was like a rhetorical question. Like he was saying that, okay, the frat would ask questions like, if you committed a murder and, how would you get away with it? That a lot of people would talk about that conversation. And for most people, it was just a rhetorical question, a conversation that you have with friends, whatever. And he was saying, what if one person didn't actually took it literally and actually acted upon it? So he wasn't saying like the whole frat was this big group of murderers. It's just that what if one person was in that fraternity and decided to take it too far. Yeah.
Come on. That and this shows you the inexperience of this guy when it comes to true crime. He doesn't even like me. I'm not. Listen, I'm not a Grays. I'm not a Pascal. I'm not one of these guys who are really, these people that have been doing it for a while. Not Cream B, because Cream B's doing it longer than me. But I could even figure out by just listening to it that he was asking a philosophical question. Yeah. And he didn't have any details of the crime. People are saying there's some sort of detail. I didn't hear one detail of the crime that I would be like, wow, that's amazing. Because when I first heard that guy, I was like, well, there was a detail of the crime. Did I listen to the whole thing? Did I miss something?
Lewis, I think he was talking about the Sigma Chi thing, and maybe he didn't even know, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but everyone, who doesn't have a Sigma? How many Sigma Chi's are there in the United States?
Probably at least one per state. I don't know. Maybe not every state, but there's a lot.
I'm not a frat guy, but I do hear in a lot of like movies, Sigma Chi, Sigma D.
There's 318 active chapters.
Jesus.
There you go. More than one per state. Okay.
That's more than
mean,
the fucking Bloods and Crips. Jesus.
And there's 172,000 members.
Wow. Yeah. So that's definitely bigger than.
I mean, so that's like me saying, I think the killer is Dave. I think the killer is Christopher. I mean, like, there's a lot of Christophers. There's a lot of Daves. Let's just say that much. Then come on. So I guess the Dolly now. We're up to Dolly.
Yeah.
We're finally to Dolly. We made it, guys.
All right, Jones, thanks for letting me come up. Thanks for letting me come up. All right, have a good night. Bye.
All right, you too, baby. Bye.
B Tim, you got his middle name.
I got his middle name. I might have known him.
Yeah.
Oh, did she block
Tim's middle
you,
name is
Mickey?
Spartacus.
Yeah, I know she's Dolly's mod. I told her she could stay and enjoy the show.
Who is? Oh.
Lex.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't kick.
Oh, that's a girl. I've been saying. Oh, I'm sorry. Lex Luthor's a wrestler.
You
right?
know
Wrestler.
why? Because
Lex
the wrestler,
Luthor's a comic.
Yeah, the wrestler.
Lex Luthor is a comic. Is Superman's like
Superman? Yeah, you're right. What am I saying?
Is Michelle still hanging with us?
I'll check.
I doubt it.
All right, let's listen to Dolly. We're catching.
Yes, she is.
We got to piss off everyone. We got to piss off every side of YouTube now. All right, we're on Dolly's side. That's what's happening to us today, Joneson? Are you pissing off everyone now?
Going for their throats. Like a pit bull. Like is it Burden's? I think it's Burden. No, I'm sorry. Follow the Grain. It's your dog.
Oh, I was muted.
It's going
Oh yeah, it was my dog.
No. I'm saying like a pit bull, and then I said no, like your dog. You know what I mean? How he gets all
little
playing.
Jesco.
All right, let's rock and roll.
All right, let's see if it will work this time.
Cross your fingers.
And your toes.
Oh, Captain and beefsteak taters. Oh, sounds good. Yeah, you might have to speed them up. Trust me.
Just knowing his lips are moving, he's lying. He's even said that to me before, Christine. He's even told me, like, if he's talking, he's lying. Can you maybe ask her to jump back in the chat? Because damaged goods with no request.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying. Give me a second, guys. I'm got the phone going and the computer. Oh shit! I double clicked.
Yeah, I miss
Jordan, that sounds like you, Dylan.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Here, let me turn off all the other things here. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Darn it.
Darn it.
Is it working?
Oh, I can hear it. You just got to play it.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Words. Is it play? When you hit the play, it's not playing. It's weird.
Oh, Miss,
Click the middle
I'm
of
so
the-
glad I'm able
There
to
it
talk
is.
to you. I love you. You're a good girl. You know, I have to tell you, I had to come in a different name because I was blocked by Mono's Best. She blocked me. Oh, I don't like being blocked. You know how it is. I talked to you about Vinny G. Vinny G, he cleared my name. I don't. I used to be the Jimmy lady, and I wasn't blocked then.
Oh, the Jimmy lady. Okay, wait a second. It might have been an accident.
Yeah, I don't chat. I want to give you the best for you, your kids, and I want you to know I remember you and I support you.
Yes, I'm trying to go down
Block
to.
the damn channel is Dom Defer. Please don't block Dom Defer.
Oh, where she is everywhere. Been somewhere before, but she ain't there now.
Yeah. You know, Missa, I got to tell you something. You know, your channel started by a really bad situation with Jimmy on Dolly Kitchen. So I'm going to make this clear for any newcomers that are coming. timeline of things. So, bad time in my life. I wasn't working. It was during COVID. I'm a nurse. And
Is Jones playing this or
I got
Tim?
really sick. And I wasn't used to YouTube. That was about a year and a half ago. And I got into YouTube and I saw Dolly.
Jones, are you
Me.
playing this right now?
Yeah.
Yes,
you
Cappy.
want to shoot it to Tim? Tim, you want to
Is
play
it
it?
glitching?
Yeah, it's glitching a bit.
Okay. Yeah. B Tim, can you play it?
All right, no problem. Let me just did you put it in the back chat?
Not yet. Well, I was gonna ask you before I just threw it back there.
Okay.
I don't assume.
Nick just say he loves me? Oh my god. There's too many
maybe.
people. Oh my god.
Just follow her in.
Oh, B Tim.
I was about to say, like, this is getting
You're
very
so
uncomfortable.
lovable.
This is getting very uncomfortable.
Lovable.
This is getting very uncomfortable.
I
this
hate
panel.
you, Tim.
That's better. I live on the hate. The hate is better. When you drop it in the chat, the hate is better. It fuels me.
There it is. Hold on, I'll tell you the timestamp.
Is it 209? 213. Let me see.
213.
All right, one moment. I'm just closing down tabs. I got so many tabs open. All right.
I know I need to close mine down. Hold on.
Indeed. Checking pre.
I just think it's interesting, the stuff she says.
All right, we're going to see 13. All right, we're good. We're going to play it. Do you want me to play it fast? Because she's a little bit slow.
Yeah. Actually, 1.5 is like perfect actually for her.
It's clear for any newcomers that are coming in, kind of thing. So, and I'm not going to hold back. So I remember a bad time in my life. I wasn't working. It was during COVID. I'm a nurse. And I got COVID and I got really sick. And I wasn't used to YouTube. That was about a year and a half ago. And I got into YouTube and I saw Dolly was on live on the night stream. He was doing the night stream. And I was having a problem sleeping. So I turned him in. And and that's when he started Dolly Vision after Jimmy Jams. And we started talking. Him and I really didn't hit it off, to be honest, in the beginning. We had a lot of arguments. We argued about things. And he accused me of being a troll and whatnot, but he accepted my calls. And we developed a relationship along the way. And people got Missa. Did you know who I am? Did you know?
Yeah, I did. You were like that Jimmy lady.
Yeah, well, I used to contribute quite a bit. And eventually, I started really supporting him financially through the time because I thought, when he first started out in that channel with Dolly Vision, he said to people, "I don't know where I'm going with this. What am I going to do?" I called him up and I said, "True crime, Jimmy. Do true crime. That's the reason I access this because I'm into true crime." And you're talking.
So we can blame the Hive lady for getting him in the true crime world.
Son of a bitch. Damn, D4.
Yeah, you're there quickly.
It was you.
Oh God.
Yeah, she tells
You had
the
to
whole
do it.
timeline. Seriously, she tells the whole timeline.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the Planet of the Apes when he says, "You did it. You destroyed the whole world," and he's standing in front of the fucking Statue of Liberty. That's the same thing I'm feeling with Damn DeFore. You did it. You ruined true crime. You
did it.
Oh, I can't wait. This sounds
About the Gabby Petito case, and it started way back then. And I said, you got a knack for this, but you got to do research. You got to do some research. You got to do a little work. I know you're working there at the 5 and Dime shop in the 7-Eleven, but you got to work it. And he kept saying, "Oh, Jimmy lady, give me some money so I can get my Lambo." And I had never ever donated to a station or anybody on YouTube, any type of Venmo, no type of nothing. Never donated this shit in my life. You make a credit card purchase, you get a product in the mail. Never thought of that. And I said, you're crazy. I'm not sending you any money. I'm going to help you, bolster your program here, and we're going to get you going. And eventually, he started e-begging. And I was listening to it, and I would contribute to the program. And I was kind of radical. It was, I did it purposely to help bring in people. It was kind of like making a show that, what's that guy's name that used to have the online program? He was crazy, tall, wild hair. What was his name? Help me, Miss. What was the guy's name that used to do talk shows? That
I think
was
she was
on
talking about
all
Howard
kinds of radio programs.
Stern.
Talk shows.
I can't think of the name, but anyhow, he had a great program, and I thought, Jimmy, you could do that. And that is when I said to myself, is Jimmy is he a honest creator? Does Jimmy really care about what he's saying versus are we now being pulled into a commercial network where, hey, my name is Dom DeFur, and I'm here to discuss the latest case on the Idaho 4, and we're going to discuss that in the latest updates, and we need to explore these things, and hit the like button as you come in because I got great music playing here, and I want you people to all support me, and I'm going to give you the latest updates. And in the meantime, I'm going to post in the bottom of all of my hashtags that I'm exploring Kylie Rodney, then I'm exploring Quentin Simon, then I'm exploring every new case that you can imagine. And then we're going to also explore hashtag, and he did this deliberately, tragedy pimps. He put it as a hashtag. So anybody that's putting that information in is accessing his latest video. And I had to ask, I went on a channel and I asked, I think it was Burnt Toast, and I said, Burnt Toast, is that legal on YouTube? Can you hashtag people all the way back to 2019, 2018, and put them in your hashtag and say it's purpose for content. And when they click on it, they don't see anything of any of that nature. No Summer Wells, no Quentin Simon, no Monkey Vaughn, nothing. You're just getting a soap commercial. He's making soap today. So is that legal? And I think YouTube terms of service has changed that around. I know, Miss, as you as a creator, have received that notification, correct?
It's turned what around? Making soap on YouTube?
No. What you can hashtag.
I don't hashtag.
Follow along.
Can you turn me down a little bit in the background?
Yeah. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I
No,
don't
no problem.
have anything playing in the background. I'm sorry, I'm so loud.
No, I'm loud too. Okay, so I don't hashtag anything when I do my videos. Because I figure anybody who's going to be here is going to be here because they're here for the right reasons, not because I hashtag this person or that person or this one or that one. The only ones I hashtag is maybe like when I do the dog or the beach. I'll hashtag like the city, the state, the location.
You're a good girl.
Real quick, that goes right back to T-Rev.
And you look at each day that you give a disclosure of what you're going to talk about. That's not happening on Dolly Vision. And unfortunately, it's not happening on a lot of channels of what they're hashtagging, and it looks like clickbait. And the only reason I'm calling is to tell you, I had faith in Jimmy when he first started. I really should have took heed when he said to me, Jimmy Laney, you better start donating here to this station so I can buy my Lambo. That's his ultimate goal. He wants to get a Lambo. And yeah. Right. So this is not unexplored. People have heard it. And how is he getting the Lambo? So we have to look at content and what's going on. I do have to say, since he had that rift with you, things really, really went sideways for him. And I told him before the rift, I said to him before the rift, I called him on the station and I said, listen, Jimmy, what the hell are you getting involved with Bullhorn Betty? I said, I'm not a subscriber to her, and a lot of people on the station aren't. But
yes, that girl.
From what I know about her, if you start getting involved with her and you promote her, you're going to have problems. You're going to have big problems. And it just didn't sit right with me because I knew she wasn't a good YouTube provider. And he didn't listen. So what the hell does the asshole do? He goes out to Las Vegas. He says he's going out to visit his sister in Las Vegas, and then he's going to go and do an interview for Michael Monkey Vaughn, and he's going to talk to the mom there, and they're going to discover things. And that is when we started to see Bullhorn Betty in the videos. And she was the one filming for him. And all of a sudden, it went shit upside down. And then he abandoned Michael Monkey Vaughn, abandoned the case, let it go in the dirt, could care less that he talked to Mandy, the mother, and he goes to freaking a case with Quentin Simon. And he's out there protesting. And I really gave up on him a long time ago. I used to donate per show probably about $100. I would say he probably got out of me about $400 a week. I would support him.
What?
And, happy birthdays, all of this. I really wanted to support him, see him successful. I believed he was a good guy. And then he goes out to quit Simon. And my last call with him was, Jimmy, you go out there, I look at you like a mother. Now, obviously, I couldn't be a mother to him. He's 49, I'm 59. But I look at him motherly. He needs some direction. And I said, I can't believe you freaking go out there and you get freaking arrested. What the hell is wrong with you? You get arrested? Do you think that's normal? You're a YouTuber covering true crime and you fucking get arrested. What the fuck is wrong with you? And he says to me, well, that's part of the casualty. That's what happens when you're a YouTuber. But you know what the sad thing, Mrs. He's got complaints against him. He's got right now, he failed to appear in court for, what's that gal's name? She has, what is her name? She has that program that does that opening for, oh God, what is her name?
Savage.
Savage. He failed to appear for Savage. I'm going to tell you why Savage went to court against him. And this brings it back to me. So Jimmy says he doesn't research people who have no programs, maybe 50 to 1,000 subscribers. He doesn't care. Well, he does. And I'm going to tell you how I know. I don't have a program, but I submit regularly on certain channels that I feel trusted with. I like to go to Vinny G. I have now become a big supporter of Queen Bee. I support you. And I like Penny Pincher. And they're the only people I listen to. And he actually said in his program, these people can say what they want to say. And I know he's butthurt that I left him because he did have a little relationship with me on the phone. He could trust me and I trusted him. But he made it clear through actually naming me. And he named me on his program and said, the Jimmy lady is no longer the Jimmy lady, but he knew my name change was Dom Defer. Now, how did he make that connection if he wasn't researching the web? And he is capable of hurting me like he did Savage. When he exposed Savage and what he did, bringing out her grandchildren, her family, and making them exposed to community scrutiny, I knew this guy was dangerous. And that's dangerous. He put her in a real bad situation that her and her husband will have to navigate because of these wackos that subscribe to him. And Dom Defer, if I were to go in some chat and one of his minions, such as from the House of Williams, from Betty, from JLR, from Molly, they would try to identify what I'm saying and they would program, what is she trying to do? Now, I don't have any requisite to hurt him, but I will tell you this, Missa, he has done some things that will come to light. And he can go after people that have supported him, and he can join on with this YouTube syndicate. And they're a syndicate. They're a syndicate because there are a group of people that are going against other YouTubers with less subscribers. He actually had the balls to go after Cinema Shogun. He had the balls to go after him. That guy has like 87,000 subscribers. This idiot did that with terrible findings on his part that were not substantiated. And he's making people very vulnerable. I don't trust him with any of my personal information. I would never give him a Cash App. I would never donate to him on Venmo. I would never donate to him on PayPal. I would never purchase a product by this man that has an unsecured web access, unsecured computer that has a pedophile in his house. And unbeknownst to you, when you met this man, you didn't know these things existed because they weren't disclosed. So I give you a pass.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, Pecan, you can.
So
thank you, babe.
There was a lot of good facts there, and she wasn't like being scorned. You know what I mean? She was just kind of like not. You know, I know the X is it's a mood, but Dam Defer was just stating pretty much facts there.
Right.
That's called integrity. What we just watched.
Mm-hmm.
That is integrity.
That's what I feel. I feel like she's being honest. I feel like
she's not dogging them. You know what I mean? She's just giving facts. Like she's not like you fucking asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, here comes that girl. Yeah. So that was pretty much it, B Tim. I just thought it was interesting that She was his biggest supporter. I remember watching him when I liked him before I started making videos at all. I watched him for a few months, and I watched Jimmy Lady spill money into his channel like crazy.
Yeah, you're talking
Is
about
that who was
1,600.
just talking? Is Jimmy
Yeah.
Lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the scoring.
Was she confirmed as his ex? Sorry, guys, I just didn't know if
The
it
one
ever
in the
happened. I
yellow.
wanted
It's a
to jump
mood.
up
That's
and
his
ask.
ex. Yeah, of 2
Who,
years.
Nissa?
Which one?
In the yellow. The one in the yellow is ex of 2 years.
Oh no,
It's a
no, that
mood.
girl.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
it's a mood. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Because when it first came out, I wasn't sure if she was really his ex or, somebody who wanted to just hook up, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, she.
Oh, that was your comment.
I'm assuming that she was watching his dog, so I don't think you would leave it like as a booty
Well,
call.
I mean,
Yeah.
she used to do all the stuff for
Yeah.
him. Like, he
Didn't
would
she make
come up
his
with an
soap
idea and she
too?
would make it
Yes,
happen.
she made his soap too.
Yeah,
I thought so.
yeah. He would think of something and she would make it happen.
Wow.
But look at her out here doing her part, trying to clean up the streets after she discovered. That's respectable, is it not?
Dom defer, Jimmy Lady, Hive Lady, yes.
Yes.
I agree.
I don't know because we've seen, or I've seen, and I'm sure Cappy and a few others have, some really scorned exes come out and say crazy shit about people, and later on, like most of it wasn't even true, or you find
And
out they
that
had a motive.
But the one that was talking the whole time was just a Jimmy Lady wasn't an ex. It was it's a mood one.
Okay. So I always get leery, so that's
No,
why
I
I
hear
yeah,
wanted
you.
to ask.
Jimmy Lady is not an ex. She was just a supporter of the channel.
So she's an ex-supporter, but not like a romantic ex.
Right,
No.
right.
And
Did anybody ever confirmed if he really had hooked up with like 20 some odd girls or not?
I think that was in the 30s. Well, I mean, I'm being honest with you guys. I've hooked up with over 30 girls in my life.
Yeah, but not just since you've been on YouTube.
Yeah, not on like the YouTube streets. Not even one, actually. Not yet. We can zero.
She basically just said everything we're always thinking, and it just confirms it. She's I'm sure she is scorned a little.
Yeah.
Being
oh yeah.
An ex sub or an ex member, an ex supporter. But I don't know.
But from what you've seen, it jives real well. Like it seems legit.
It makes sense. Yeah, it falls in line with everything I think.
Damn.
Can I say something to all of you?
Of course.
Yeah.
You're going to give
That
us
girl-
$400 a month?
No, that girl, I appreciate and love the way you can tell somebody to fuck off without saying fuck off.
I try to be sweet for Jesus, man.
I know, and your heart. Okay, I think I made that in that chat a long time ago.
Yeah.
And Joneson, you're
Yes,
just too
ma'am.
damn gracious and such a good person. And it shows, even though you're doing what you're doing with a sense of humor and whatnot, and you get upset. You have the best heart. B. Tim, thanks for educating people. Okay?
Yep.
He really does. You know,
He
and
does.
he does
He's
it in a
very
way
smart.
that, like, I remember the first time coming up over on Queen,
Queen's
and I
backstage
got a
model.
little hot. Right? And then B. Tim is what I stayed, and I'm not a hang upper, okay? But he got me to stay and hear me out, and
I remember
persuaded
that.
me to the other side, okay? Which didn't need much to do that, okay? But and Boston Nick,
Yes,
thank you for being you and making mistakes and owning up to them and not running and hiding under a rock.
I know that's.
I don't know.
Hey, Queen.
And Queen B,
I got some.
Queen
I got
B,
some breaking
thank
news.
you for sticking up for the underdog.
Oh, what's the breaking news? Breaking news.
Oh,
Breaking
hey.
news.
So T Rev over here. I'm watching his funky butt now.
Are we getting sued?
He's got Detective John on the case, right? But Detective John's like a Mr. X. He's hiding behind a black screen and won't show his face.
No.
Yes, Yes, yeah, and he's live right now, and he's got like 3.6K in the chat. Believe
Oh
this.
shit! Detective John's on the case.
Detective John's on the case, on the panel, will not show his face.
What type of information is he laying
And
down?
usually, when we have detectives like that, they're not real because they definitely would show their face. You know.
I mean, I'm a detective too. Did you know that?
Yeah, Detective Tomato.
Fact checker.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's why I said, "Oh my, no."
Yeah,
She
no.
mods for all of them that do that. Oh, who does?
Is he wearing a silk stocking over his head?
Wait, yeah, who does?
Who mods for all of them?
Oh my god!
Anybody?
I must know, Mackenzie. I'm
What's
lost on that one.
I don't know. But
How did your Black Eyed Peas turn out, Joneson?
Oh, they were good.
Mine
They
were
good.
too,
The
girl.
whole
I
dinner
enjoyed
was
it.
so good.
Ours was too. I really enjoyed it.
Me too. It was just it hit the spot.
Oh wait,
soul food.
Now he's
I
starting to
did-
show his face. A little pinch, a
Oh,
little
Detective
bit, just a
Jones
little
is
pinch,
just a pinch.
Has some
Yeah, just a
really
little
bad
bit.
opinions, is what Sticky says.
Jones and I did my peas in the Instapot this year, and they were fucking amazing.
Oh, really? I need
Yes.
an Instapot.
Girl, it was so much faster too. They were amazing. No soaking, no nothing, done in an hour.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, that'd be.
I keep
Right,
catching
right.
myself wanting to post comments over here, like popping on.
And on accident, right?
You're trying to behave for Joneson.
Popping on them, yeah. Like I keep trying to hit, you know what I mean? Touch them, so, and then they pop up.
I'm blocked on there.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't get it for a minute.
Oh, they blocked you?
Oh yeah, that was like a week ago or so. I'm like, are you guys serious with this spirit box thing? This ain't cool. And then
Look,
boom, that's all she
It's
wrote.
really gross.
Dynamite said, "Dry black eyed peas."
Yeah, I buy mine dry and make them. I don't get the
We don't
canned
do
ones. The canned
cans.
ones are disgusting. They taste like dirt. Don't you think? I think they taste like dirt.
Yeah, they do.
They taste like just dirt and grossness.
Fucking almost 4,000 people watching. It's fucking crazy.
I can tell you why. Because people like like these people just it's a new hot thing. It always happens like this, and they get famous because of it, and then eventually they crash. So
Dude, Duty Ron had a banging chat earlier. It was 4.5 thousand talking about Idaho. I was like, whoa.
Oh,
I like this movie.
good.
Fuck it up, Duty Ron. I
Oh.
think he had some good guests. My friend Dee was telling me about it, and she said he had some pretty interesting guests on. So that may be something to check out later when you can't sleep.
yeah.
I was there for a minute until I seen Joneson.
Oh,
Right.
shit. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna skedaddle.
Yep. We was about to finish it anyways, B Tim. We just had to get Dolly in there.
Well, just in case we're about to get sued by him, we're gonna get our suit ass. I'm gonna say
I didn't say shit. You did most of the talking tonight.
Exactly.
Just threw you straight under the bus. It was you, Tim.
It's definitely me. Let him he doesn't have a fucking lawsuit. Fuck that guy.
No.
Oh, he's
Oh.
still got it up on his thing right now.
I mean, that's the
Oh, are
thing.
y'all talking about that T-Rev guy?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck, T-Rev. Good luck.
I mean,
luck be a lady tonight.
Right?
Thank you for being here, B Tim.
No problem. You guys have a good one. Bye.
You too, Tim.
Bye.
Good night.
Well, thanks for letting me jump up to be nosy about the girlfriend, because I never got the follow-up on all that, so I just wanted to ask a few questions real quick to see if any of that had been verified.
Yeah, no, I don't mind letting y'all. Y'all can pop up and down all you want. I knew you hadn't verified all of that information because you don't pay attention to that shit.
Hell no.
I knew you did, so I was like, "Oh, here she comes."
Yeah, I had to know because she's
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee. I like in the middle when he's like Queen Bee, Queen Bee, Queen Bee.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
We're gonna have to make you a haters mix soon, Jones, and you'll have enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
You be pissing these people off left and right.
I don't know why. I'm just. I don't know.
Well, all you have to do is be honest, and they get all bent out of shape.
Yeah.
I mean,
And she's so damn gracious to him. I don't know what they're getting mad at.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
don't boot him, nothing like that.
I don't think you're a bitch about it. You just laugh at them. Probably hurts their feelings, actually.
It might. I ain't got time to argue with you. Yeah, and that's why I told him you're more than welcome to stay. You can click the link, whatever you want to do, but just be respectful, man. Don't be tripping
Have
out
any
on.
of them tried to jump on your panel yet?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Well, when they
Not
do,
at
somebody
all.
better link me because I want to see that shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk to Michelle.
Oh yeah, she left. She's still in the chat right now.
Oh, she left. She was like, "The fuck." I don't know if it was Michelle. Is it Michelle or Michael?
She's still in the chat right now.
Who?
She's just not talking.
Nuh-uh.
I just added her. That's how you can find when people are still in the chat. Once they type once, you just add them, and if they don't leave the chat, like X out of it, they're still in the chat.
I'm so confused. What do you mean, Adam?
Like the app button, like when you add.
Oh, so it tags them on your keyboard. Yeah, from your computer, you can do that. Yes. Yeah, you're right. I got confused. I thought you said add like ADD, not at.
Oh, I probably did with my freaking accent.
I was like, how the fuck are you adding people on YouTube? I want to do it.
Just add random people up on panel.
Boom. See? Hey, never know.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm going to jump down and get back to macrame. And thanks for filling me in on the gossip.
Oh, you're going? Have you on those the thing you're doing?
I love macrame.
Yeah, I'll show you later, Nikki.
I know, baby. I better get my ass going too. It's getting late.
It's already past midnight.
All right.
I know, you guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Thank you for hanging out with me.
Shit, baby. Thank you for entertaining us.
Hell yeah, that was mad fun.
Look,
I hope you
when
did a
I'm
good job,
sitting
Queen,
here,
with
I'm like, I wanna sit
the old
here
T-Rev guy
for-
on the channel.
Oh yeah, they're still on my 1 minute video fucking hating the fuck out of me right now, telling me how wrong I am.
I need to go look.
Oh,
I haven't seen it because I've been
just
so
wait.
busy.
Wait till you see it. They're telling me how wrong I am and how terrible I am.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, I'll go through
Oh,
your
it's
comments.
definitely gonna, yeah, I was gonna say it. Just wait.
Yeah.
I'll go in there and start battling
I'll
people.
get it.
All right. I'll see
You
y'all
guys-
later, guys. Thank you for
I
having
like
me.
arguing. Go to that comment section.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh man, you know me. I like to fuck.
I missed where it was.
The 1 minute video I posted about T-Rev. It's like 1 minute,
Okay.
12 seconds. I
Oh,
don't know.
they're in there.
It pissed them off. It pissed them the fuck off.
I can't wait.
All right, bye guys.
Bye guys.
Bye,
Good
Queen.
night.
Later,
Boston,
guys.
do you got my email?
I don't think I do. Put it in the back so I can copy and paste it.
Because I'm so confused right now. What's wrong?
Email. Don't have. Oh, hold on. This is for Green.
What?
Oh, for grain?
Yeah.
What's for me?
Hey, just hold on. You know what? We'll send the stream and then we'll talk real quick.
Oh, okay. Let me end the broadcast.
Bye, guys.
Thank you guys for being here tonight. I
Everybody just be here
appreciate
after
you
it's ended.
guys.
Woo, 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 woo. And real quick, fuck you, T-Rev.
Fuck you, T-Rev. Catch y'all on the flip side. I'm going to end the broadcast, but y'all can stay if y'all want.
Okay.
Night.